Dongfang Feifei, eager to surpass her fame as a Golden Oil Award winner, was suddenly stabbed and killed. The reason pointed out was her reputation as a discriminatory airhead and mistress who abused her celebrity status. After the expose, she was relentlessly cyberbullied and subjected to immense online hate. Fortunately, she had performed acts of kindness in her past life, including donating to the Tsinghua charity district, earning her a chance at rebirth. While others are reborn for revenge, she is reborn solely to get into Tsinghua University and keep her past a secret. A scholarly transformation from a former delinquent is about to begin. Opening her eyes again, Dongfang Feifei found herself being punished by standing outside the classroom. Earlier, a sweet girl named Mengmai had given her homework, kindly urging her to finish it quickly, as it was already late. The surrounding classmates chimed in, "Don't let her copy. No one can understand anything even after copying." Dongfang Feifei retorted coldly, "Your tongue is so long, are you a gossip monger?" She then refused Meng Mi's kindness, because from today onwards, she is determined to study hard and improve every day. Her classmates were stunned by her words, as if struck by lightning. Back in the classroom, Dongfang Feifei searched her desk, but found no books inside. A delinquent girl was using a textbook to swat a princess. A series of textbooks went flying. Dongfang Feifei felt helpless. She was looking for her textbooks. The delinquent girl sneered, "Textbooks? You shredded them yesterday, and threw them from the upstairs window." The principal almost had a heart attack from anger. Dongfang Feifei turned and left. The delinquent girl assumed she was going to find her boyfriend, Lu Fang, but unexpectedly, she went to buy new textbooks. The delinquent girl could only remind her, "Don't forget your apology letter. Yesterday you publicly humiliated our class goddess, Ju Sujia, and got a failing grade." The reason was Ju Sujia's ambiguous relationship with her scumbag boyfriend. Arriving at the classroom, looking at her outrageous killer mat hairstyle, Dongfang Feifei decided to change her appearance. During the morning assembly, the principal condemned Dongfang Feifei's behavior and demanded she apologize on stage. As the principal's words fell, Dongfang Feifei, dressed in a youthful school uniform, completely overshadowed Ju Sujia, making all the boys dream of her. The delinquent girl quickly handed Dongfang Feifei her apology letter. On stage, facing the insincere apologies in the letter, she burst out laughing. Even the principal couldn't stand it. Everyone had noticed Dongfang Feifei's recent change. She had actually started studying. The delinquent girl guessed it was because of Lu Fang's fondness for Ju Sujia. Some believed that even if Dongfang Feifei doubled her efforts, she couldn't compare to the naturally gifted Ju Sujia. Ignoring them, Dongfang Feifei decided to rise from where she had fallen. However, looking at the math problems, she was stumped. Lu Fang's lackeys also noticed Dongfang Feifei's change, believing she wouldn't be their sister-in-law anymore. They relayed Dongfang Feifei's change to Lu Fang. After school, as she prepared to go home, Lu Fang blocked her way. He lifted Dongfang Feifei's face. Annoyed, she snapped, "Are you sick? Look clearly, it's Lu Fang." He was momentarily stunned, recalling their relationship. From beginning to end, it wasn't pleasant. Back in their first year, Dongfang Feifei was harassed by thugs. Lu Fang, like a hero, descended from the sky, easily chasing the punks away. He took a liking to Dongfang Feifei's beauty, and asked her out. Dongfang Feifei, still a naive girl, blushed and ran away, but Lu Fang kept pursuing her, and they naturally became a couple. However, Lu Fang was flirtatious, not understanding how to maintain boundaries with other girls. Dongfang Feifei argued with him, and even started neglecting her appearance because of him. Eventually, she tried changing her makeup and clothing style, but it was useless. Rumors of Lu Fang and Ju Sujia also began to spread. Dongfang Feifei initially believed him, but reality slapped her in the face. Lu Fang and Ju Sujia were caught kissing. This time, she decided to leave this scumbag. Dongfang Feifei threw water in Lu Fang's face. He was dumbfounded. Dongfang Feifei sneered, and he shamelessly explained that he was just giving her a ride, such a classic scumbag excuse. Dongfang Feifei kicked him. Lu Fang, this idiot, even teased, "Your legs are longer and whiter than Ju Sujia's." Dongfang Feifei finally lost her patience and pushed him away. "If you like Ju Sujia, don't come to me. I truly loved you, let's break up amicably." These words instantly angered Lu Fang. Dongfang Feifei wanted a clean break. "We're over." Lu Fang punched the wall beside her, yelling, "Only I can dump you, you can't dump me." Dongfang Feifei refused to continue arguing. She knew Lu Fang was prideful, so she decided to wait for him to chase after Ju Sujia and dump her himself. At home, her aunt was complaining about Dongfang Feifei's fight with a classmate. As soon as she got home, she was scolded by her mother. She immediately admitted her fault, and tried to appease her mother, promising to study hard. Her aunt, eager to watch the drama unfold, added fuel to the fire. I see your child frequently going to entertainment venues. Even if you have money, you shouldn't spoil her like this. Her mother immediately confiscated her 3 credit cards. The next morning, during breakfast, Dongfang Feifei asked her friends for money. They all ran away, even taking her breakfast with them. During English class, Lu Fang kept sending her messages. The vibration alerted the English teacher. After class, outside the school, she saw Lu Fang waiting. She immediately turned to leave, but he caught her. Lu Fang forced her to wear a helmet. She was confused. This motorcycle was Lu Fang's prized possession. He usually wouldn't let anyone touch it, but today he let her ride it. Once on the bike, Lu Fang sped off. He put a helmet on Dongfang Feifei's head. This made her puzzled. This motorcycle was Lu Fang's prized possession. Usually, he wouldn't even let her touch it. Today, however, he let her sit on it. As soon as they were on the road, Lu Fang began to speed. Dongfang Feifei yelled, "Are you crazy? I need to go back and do my homework." Lu Fang ignored her completely and took her to a KTV. As soon as she got off, Dongfang Feifei threw up violently. Lu Fang, instead of showing concern, teased, "I held you so tight just now, but you're actually quite soft." Dongfang Feifei was disgusted by his vulgarity. Finally, someone took her inside the KTV. Lu Fang went to sing with others. Dongfang Feifei was left alone to do her homework. But just then, Lu Fang let out a scream. Naiqingye appeared. After being reborn, her goal is to get into Tsinghua University. She's determined to study hard and avoid the scumbag. The scumbag tries to sabotage her studies. A love triangle unfolds. As the saying goes, brothers before hoes. The scumbag is about to learn a lesson. The textbook fell to the ground. Dongfang Feifei rushed over to pick it up. Looking up, she saw a familiar face. She could only awkwardly greet him. However, he remained expressionless. Embarrassed, she fled to the restroom. The group behind her continued to mock her clumsiness. Her textbook was covered in her red pen marks. In the restroom, Dongfang Feifei remembered Naiqingye. In her past life, he was not only talented but also handsome. His family background was also impressive. She had once had a small crush on him, but after witnessing Naiqingye's rejection of a girl's confession, she unexpectedly slapped the girl. This scene shocked Dongfang Feifei, and her small crush instantly died. She locked herself in the restroom, even attempting to message Naiqingye, but he didn't reply. He simply picked up his bag and left. After calming down, Dongfang Feifei pushed open the restroom door and bumped into Naiqingye. She fell into his arms. A faint scent emanated from him. "Sorry," Dongfang Feifei hurriedly apologized. Her hair got caught on his button. The tug caused her pain. As she struggled to untangle her hair, Naiqingye gently touched her head and untangled her hair with ease. After that, Naiqingye turned and left. Dongfang Feifei, blushing, quickly fled the scene. On her way home that night, Dongfang Feifei could already imagine how her mother would scold her. He effortlessly untangled the knot. Lu Fang was still teasing, "I'll explain for you. You were doing your homework the whole time." Dongfang Feifei's patience ran out. She sternly told him, "Don't come looking for me anymore. We're breaking up. I just want to focus on my studies now." However, Lu Fang played dumb, claiming the wind was too loud and he couldn't hear anything. Back home, she saw Chumi's mother, their housekeeper, complaining to her mother. Chumi's mother was their neighbor. Because she married a scumbag, her mother pitied them and took Chumai in as a housekeeper, but Chumai was actually a wolf in sheep's clothing. Dongfang Feifei pretended to be studying. The housekeeper began to criticize. "How could you let Chumai pretend that you were studying? If Chumai hadn't accidentally broken your cosmetics, I wouldn't have known about this." Dongfang Feifei was truly shocked by their hypocrisy. Chumai tried to explain, but her mother interrupted, criticizing Dongfang Feifei for not only being reprimanded at school, but also being disobedient at home. Dongfang Feifei felt a surge of frustration. She took out her homework from her bag. "I've been neglecting my studies, but tonight, I was indeed doing my homework." Placing the homework on the table, Dongfang Feifei went upstairs to her room, feeling upset. Seeing this, her mother felt a little guilty. Back in her room, she saw her expensive skincare products shattered. Dongfang Feifei felt a pang of heartache. Chumai appeared at that moment, apologizing profusely. Dongfang Feifei didn't say much. She simply asked if Chumai needed to compensate her. Chumai immediately thought Dongfang Feifei was trying to compete with Ju Sujia. Dongfang Feifei remained silent. As Chumai was leaving, she noticed the bracelet on Chumi's wrist. It was the one she had lost a while ago. Chumai quickly explained that she had a dinner party to attend and wanted to borrow it. It was just an ordinary bracelet, so Dongfang Feifei simply gave it to her. Little did she know that after leaving the room, Chumai's expression instantly turned sinister, cursing Dongfang Feifei for showing off her wealth. The next day at school, Ju Sujia's lackeys were mocking Dongfang Feifei. Someone like her wants to surpass Ju Sujia. What a joke. The delinquent girl couldn't stand it and stopped them. Who are you calling someone like her? Dongfang Feifei directly had them locked in the restroom. They didn't leave until the bell rang for class. Next door, someone was also being bullied. Qing Shi was a recipient of Project Hope, admitted to this elite school due to his excellent grades, but because of his introverted personality, he was often bullied. However, he was very hardworking, persisting in his studies while working part-time. Years later, he became a successful businessman. Even Dongfang Feifei, at the peak of her career, had difficulty getting resources from his company. At that moment, a group of thugs surrounded Qing Shi and were about to punch him. Dongfang Feifei grabbed the bully's hand. The homeroom teacher is coming. Do you want to be expelled? The thugs were annoyed and pushed Qing Shi. Finally, they relented, giving Dongfang Feifei face. Dongfang Feifei smiled friendly at Qing Shi. Qing Shi glared at her coldly. Don't pretend to be kind. I've seen enough of your bullying. You're no different from them. Dongfang Feifei wasn't angry. Instead, she found the contrast between the young, arrogant CEO and his current timid self amusing. Time flew by, and on the day of the exam, Dongfang Feifei chose to change. She directly used a cheat sheet. She entered the exam room with confidence. However, the first subject, Chinese, left her completely dumbfounded. Math was even more incomprehensible. When the results came out, Dongfang Feifei felt like the sky was falling. She ranked third from the bottom. Behind her, she heard whispers. I heard she wanted to surpass Ju Sujia. Seriously? Third from last. Hilarious. Dongfang Feifei turned and retorted, gossip mongers. Donate your tongues if you don't need them. She then left. Recalling her past life's failures, Dongfang Feifei went to the rooftop to clear her mind. The college entrance exam was extremely competitive. Getting into Tsinghua within 2 years was a pipe dream. Was she destined to fail? Dongfang Feifei's eyes reddened with frustration. Suddenly, someone grabbed her hand. She turned around and saw Naiqingye. Their eyes met, the distance between them closing in an instant. Dongfang Feifei quickly told him to let go, but Naiqingye didn't budge. As they struggled, their actions became more ambiguous. Just then, Lu Fang's lackeys appeared, immediately ran away. Naiqingye was still earnestly explaining, Lu Fang has nothing to do with Ju Sujia. Don't do anything rash. Dongfang Feifei then realized the other party misunderstood that she was going to commit suicide. She explained, who would commit suicide for a scumbag? I'm just too focused on getting into the top 3 of the grade. Naiqingye stood up awkwardly, just don't do it in front of me. After saying that, he turned and left. Dongfang Feifei couldn't help but mutter, truly has no sympathy. The girl upstairs almost jumped off the building because her parents were against her relationship. The guy downstairs immediately promised to marry the girl after a kiss. Xie Pan inexplicably felt a chill down his spine. After calming down, Dongfang Feifei returned to the classroom to continue studying. Even though this task might be impossible to complete, she had to try her best. At this time, Lu Fang was in the cafeteria getting lunch for his girlfriend, Kung Pao chicken and beef. His lackey, Xie Pan, swapped them for plates of green, unappetizing vegetables. Even the drink he prepared had been replaced with blood. Looking at the plate of green food in front of him, Lu Fang's face darkened instantly. The lackeys trembled with fear, thinking they had been too obvious. Unexpectedly, Lu Fang thought these dishes were green because Xie Pan had done something to offend Shang Qianhan. Seeing Lu Fang's furious expression, they could only let him eat the green hat meal. But Lu Fang was an idiot and righteously denied, I don't believe you, you're lying. We are very much in love. The lackeys were speechless. It seemed like true love conquers all. At this time, Ju Sujia walked towards Lu Fang with a plate of food. She brought him a homemade cupcake as a thank you. But Dongfang Feifei entered at this very moment. Seeing this scene, her friends immediately thought of broccoli and Brazilian nuts. Dongfang Feifei didn't care at all. Thinking that Lu Fang wouldn't bother her anymore, she felt genuinely happy. But Lu Fang took the cupcake and placed it on Dongfang Feifei's desk. He even pinched her cheek affectionately. At this moment, Dongfang Feifei just wanted him to leave quickly. Lu Fang, displeased, kissed her on the cheek, causing her to blush instantly. The surrounding girls found Lu Fang adorable, but Dongfang Feifei, having witnessed his true colors, would never let herself fall into the same trap twice. At this moment, the people around gave her sympathetic looks. Naiqingye, who was walking ahead, couldn't stand it anymore. He took off his jacket and draped it over her. Only then did Dongfang Feifei realize she was covered in blood. She quickly put his jacket on. After returning the soiled clothes, she went to a dessert shop with her friends. However, Dongfang Feifei, whose credit card had been frozen by her mother, couldn't afford anything here. Her friend punched her, saying that is like rejecting love. At this time, a customer across from them was harassing a waiter, clearly intending to assault him. He even shamelessly grabbed the waiter's waist. Dongfang Feifei slammed a water tray onto the customer's head, and cursed, "Trash! Pervert!" Then, shielding the waiter, she declared, "Each person deserves respect. You disgusting piece of trash, look at yourself. You don't deserve anything." Finally, she called the police. The man panicked and ran away. The waiter softly said, "Thank you." A simple thank you wasn't enough. Dongfang Feifei immediately took the opportunity to ask him to tutor her in math. Qingxi's face turned cold, complaining, "It's not my fault you helped me. 200 yuan per hour. No bargaining." Dongfang Feifei felt a pang of pain in her already empty wallet. Just as she was about to ask her friends for help, she found they had all run away. Truly plastic friendships. On her way home that evening, she saw an injured kitten by the roadside. Dongfang Feifei had always been a sucker for cute animals. She took out a piece of ham. After eating, she prepared to leave, but the kitten kept following her. Dongfang Feifei, feeling sorry for it, picked it up, deciding to take it home temporarily and return it after posting a found cat notice online. That day, Lu Fang was playing basketball with Naiqingye. Everyone wished they could beat Naiqingye, but they still lost. Dongfang Feifei, who was forced to come, ignored everyone and started to doze off. Halfway through, Lu Fang deliberately opened the scorebook to show her his high score. Showing off, but Dongfang Feifei didn't even look. If it weren't for returning Naiqingye's jacket, she wouldn't have come at all. Lu Fang continued to pester her. "Did you come to watch us play?" Annoyed, Dongfang Feifei took him to eat barbecue. Dongfang Feifei ordered a lot of food. After all, Lu Fang had ruined her dinner. While changing clothes in the restroom, Xie Pan accidentally showed his private parts and screamed. Dongfang Feifei, embarrassed, wished she could disappear into the ground. She quickly ran away and sat on a bench with her back to the restroom, waiting for Naiqingye to come out. She handed him the dry-cleaned clothes. Naiqingye took the clothes and put them on without a care. Seeing that Dongfang Feifei was about to leave to study, Lu Fang insisted on taking her to a barbecue festival. At the table, everyone was discussing games. Only she was seriously analyzing the texture of the skewers. Preparing to drink some water, Naiqingye reminded her, wrong sentence structure. Clearly, she hadn't understood the context. Dead machine should mean no effect, and she was using his cup. Dongfang Feifei spurted out the water she just drank, all over Naiqingye. She hurriedly apologized, inwardly crying, "His thighs are thick, but his temper is worse. I don't dare offend him." After returning home, the kitten was the first to greet Dongfang Feifei. Chumai was dissatisfied. "Feifei, where did you pick up this stray cat? Quickly return it. You've brought home so many things these days. Your mother will be angry." Dongfang Feifei explained, "This isn't a toy." Chumai was about to say something more, but was stopped by Chu Li, who asked her to keep the kitten in the laundry room. After saying that, she approached the kitten with a friendly attitude. It was entirely because Yizu had offered yuan. Dongfang Feifei was about to go to the property management office to ask around. At this time, Chu Li came to pick her up for tutoring. Unusually, Chumai didn't go with them. Instead, she returned home and went to the laundry room. "A cat is also worth yuan." After saying that, she reached out to the kitten. The kitten unceremoniously scratched her. Chumai angrily kicked the kitten. The kitten instantly collapsed, motionless. When Chumai went to Naiqingye's place with the kitten, she found the decor was quite refined, and the person who opened the door was Naiqingye. His face was full of surprise. Chumai held the unconscious kitten, and stumbled towards Naiqingye. This made Naiqingye's face darken. What happened to its leg? Chumai started to cry. Feifei brought the kitten home, but she abused it whenever she was unhappy. I couldn't bear to watch and found the property management to bring it here. Naiqingye's face became even darker. Then get out quickly. Chumai didn't expect him to react this way. Naiqingye wasn't stupid. He checked the surveillance footage, and asked Chumai to take the kitten back and have the person who actually found it come. After returning home, Dongfang Feifei happily looked for the kitten and discovered its paw was injured. This girl, with a single punch, caused the school to replace its windows with bulletproof glass. Xie Pan's lovesickness was instantly cured. She can hit the glass, but not me. Following the address given by property management, Dongfang Feifei arrived at district building. Nai Chengyes' voice came from behind her. Why are you snooping around my house? Dongfang Feifei jumped, dropping the cat she was holding. The kitten obediently walked towards Nai Chengye. Only then did she realize this was Nai Chengye's home. She followed Nai Chengye inside. He offered her a pair of cat slippers, explaining, these are the only slippers in the house. Dongfang Feifei found it strange. These slippers were identical to the ones she lost in her first year of high school. Nai Chengye, who turned away, blushed slightly. Zhongma came out at this moment. Chengye, you're back. Dongfang Feifei quickly introduced herself. Zhongma grabbed her hand. You're the first guest young master has brought home. After saying that, she left them alone and hurried to cook. Dongfang Feifei apologized. The kitten was already injured when I found it. Nai Chengye wasn't angry. He then asked Dongfang Feifei to send him her bank account number so he could transfer yuan. This made Dongfang Feifei hesitate. If she could latch onto this wealthy benefactor, her academic performance would definitely improve dramatically. But Nai Chengye even hit girls. If she was too naive, wouldn't she be punched by him? Between death and being beaten, Dongfang Feifei chose being beaten. Nai Chengye, I don't want the yuan. Please tutor me. Nai Chengye agreed and set some rules. They couldn't interact openly at school. If she had questions, she could knock on his window. They would meet on the rooftop. Dongfang Feifei readily agreed, feeling ecstatic. The two exchanged WeChat QR codes and added each other. Dongfang Feifei bowed deeply to him. While her friends were still calculating online discounts, Dongfang Feifei was holding a practice paper, and went to Nai Chengye's classroom, only to find him spacing out. She tried knocking a little harder. Unexpectedly, the window, which wasn't supposed to break, shattered from her knock. This was a disaster. The people in the classroom turned pale, witnessing this scene. If that punch had landed on them, they might have been sent flying. In the end, Dongfang Feifei was taken to the headmaster's office. Faced with the reprimand, Dongfang Feifei could only accept responsibility. Nai Chengye stepped forward. I broke the glass. It has nothing to do with her. The headmaster was puzzled. Why did you break the window? Nai Chengye explained without flinching. The questions were too difficult. These words silenced both of them. The headmaster decided to drop the matter. After the two arrived on the rooftop, Nai Chengye asked seriously, do you know the difference between knocking and punching? Dongfang Feifei earnestly explained, Chuli only used a little bit of strength. Then she quickly took out the practice paper and asked for his help. Nai Chengye warned her with a cold face. I hate people who give up easily. Dongfang Feifei felt a pang. Although she was easily distracted while studying, she would never give up halfway. Seeing her seriousness, Nai Chengye took her paper. The result? He nearly offered her yuan to find another tutor. Dongfang Feifei immediately protested, no. I love money, but I love studying more. Nai Chengye had no choice but to let her come to his place that evening for tutoring and set a study plan for her. This scene was witnessed by Chu Mai. She smiled and went up to greet them, but Nai Chengye didn't give her a good look. Recalling the incident with the kitten, Chu Mai thought he must hate her. But she really liked Nai Chengye. Ju Sujia comforted her, don't take it to heart. Has always been like that. Back in the classroom, Dongfang Feifei was writing her homework. The teacher announced there would be a speech contest. Everyone recommended Dongfang Feifei. She, who only wanted to study, desperately wanted to refuse, but her protests were ineffective. After school that evening, Dongfang Feifei arrived at Nai Chengye's home. She found the atmosphere in his room a little strange. Nai Chengye didn't give her time to overthink and urged her to start studying. Then he set a study plan for her. Thinking of finishing the entire first year, high school curriculum in a month, Dongfang Feifei felt her body tremble. Nai Chengye told her, there's nothing you can't do, only things you don't want to do. Soon, tutoring began. 10 minutes later, Nai Chengye exploded. Besides jumping into a river and self-immolation, do you have any other essay topics? Dongfang Feifei innocently replied. Sima Qian returned to the womb. Completely exasperated, Nai Chengye couldn't help but grab her head, wanting to see what was inside her brain. Dongfang Feifei shed 2 tears. Nai Chengye was scarier than 10 headmasters. After the arduous tutoring session finally ended, Dongfang Feifei prepared to go home. Nai Chengye, worried about her safety, decided to walk her home from then on. On the way home, Nai Chengye continued to test her knowledge of history. Dongfang Feifei was on the verge of tears. Finally arriving home, she saw Chu Mai studying with Nai Chengye's photo on her desk. She didn't interfere, just greeted her. Chumai stopped her and told her that Ju Chao had transferred to their school. This name was Dongfang Feifei's nightmare. Ju Chao was the delinquent who constantly harassed her during her first year. He threatened all her friends, causing everyone in high school to avoid her except Chumai. After that, her mother specially arranged for a driver to pick her up from school. Lu Feng also warned Ju Chao, and the two of them had a fight because of this. Ju Chao almost went to juvenile detention. After that, Ju Chao started to hypocritically act nice to his father-in-law. Now that he suddenly transferred here, it shouldn't be because of him. After school this day, Dongfang Feifei was bumped into by someone. Her gaze suddenly fell on the man. It was the man who had killed her in her previous life standing before her. Dongfang Feifei darkly said follow him, but because she was a minor, she couldn't enter the club. Ju Chao coincidentally appeared at this time. He even started to touch her inappropriately. Dongfang Feifei gritted her teeth and told him to let go. Ju Chao let go, but still sneered, if I don't let go, you'll just be locked up in juvenile detention. At the critical moment, Lu Feng arrived, grabbing Ju Chao's arm. You've been avoiding me these days, and now you're here to hit on girls. Dongfang Feifei pushed him away with a dark face. I'm going home. It's not very likely you'll find the killer now anyway. Lu Feng handed his car keys to Bei Zhong. Then, he went to Dongfang Feifei's side and escorted her home. The one who hurt Hai Wang. Sure enough, only young girls are this naive. Hai Wang, Lu Feng, felt something unrelated to lust towards a girl for the first time. It was a pity that the girl wouldn't return. Dongfang Feifei impatiently snapped at Lu Feng, can you stop following me? The thick-skinned Lu Feng caught up. Who asked our Bao Bao to be happy? Dongfang Feifei looked at him seriously. You know I hate him, yet you still interact with him. Lu Feng said helplessly, you view society too simply. Even if you don't like him, you still have to maintain appearances. Dongfang Feifei was a little speechless. Having lived 2 lifetimes, she was actually being lectured by a high school student about not understanding the ways of the world. Finally, noticing Lu Feng picking his eye, she couldn't help but snap, why are you picking your eye again? Lu Feng, though sharp-tongued, still took the cigarette and threw it in the trash can. Then, he comforted her, don't be afraid. With me here, he won't do anything. After all relationships are based on mutual benefit. Don't take it too seriously, Dongfang Feifei said coldly, so you and I are also a relationship of mutual benefit. After saying that, she left, feeling even more that her previous life's dedication to Zha Nanchu was not worth it. Watching Dongfang Feifei's receding back, Lu Feng fell silent, then spoke, maybe you're not. By the time they arrived at Nai Chengyer's house, it was already late. Dongfang Feifei took the initiative to apologize. Then, she discovered that Nai Chengyer hadn't slept last night. It turned out he was organizing study materials for her. Dongfang Feifei immediately started studying diligently. Nai Chengyer, tired from tutoring, fell asleep on the table. She couldn't help but think, studying must be tiring for him too. After tutoring, when she returned home, the nanny was causing trouble again. Her mother actually asked Dongfang Feifei if she was dating. Dongfang Feifei thought Nai Chengyer sending her home was seen by her mother. Seeing her mother's description, it was Lu Feng. She was relieved. Dongfang Feifei glared at her mother. Did you see me going out on a date with your own eyes? Or did Chumai tell you? The nanny couldn't explain, and could only say she suspected it because of the late return. Dongfang Feifei argued, Chumai also didn't come back at night. Why don't you suspect her of dating? The nanny immediately started to pretend to be pitiful. It's all my fault for making Feifei angry. I won't tell your mother next time. I was just worried. Her mother snapped, how can you talk to your elders like that? Dongfang Feifei took out her tutoring homework to prove she was studying at a classmate's house. As for Mai Yi trying to ruin my reputation, I don't think that's very good. Mai Yi apologized online. Her mother also temporarily cancelled Dongfang Feifei's scheduled show, telling her not to take the nanny's words to heart. After Mai Yi left, Dongfang Feifei cried in her mother's arms, upset about her suspicion. She hoped to drive Mai Yi away. Her mother comforted her, because Mai Yi had saved them back then. Back then, their house caught fire. It was Mai Yi and Chumai who brought the fire truck to save them. At the time, they were doing morning exercises. The little thug reminded Dongfang Feifei, I saw Chumai rehearsing recently. She's going to perform. It's a very important event. Dongfang Feifei was a little worried, as she hadn't prepared anything. Chumai, who was rehearsing, saw Dongfang Feifei. She ran over and held her arm, wanting to go shopping with her. Dongfang Feifei decisively refused. She still needed to study. Chumai played the victim. It wasn't me who told Mom about you dating. Dongfang Feifei didn't believe her at all. Chumai was a little unhappy. She had originally wanted to take advantage of this shopping trip to get some clothes from her. But Dongfang Feifei wasn't stupid. In her past life, although Chumai graduated from a good school, she couldn't find a good job. Dongfang Feifei hired her as her manager, but she lacked professional ability and accepted bad scripts. She even tried to bring Dongfang Feifei down when she was being criticized. Dongfang Feifei eventually terminated her contract and gave her $1 million. She hoped that this would make her settle down. Lu Fang blocked her path with his leg. Dongfang Feifei said helplessly, "Are you an elementary school student?" Just as she was about to kick him, he intentionally tripped her. She fell into his arms without any preparation. This scene looked very dramatic. Everyone sighed, "What a dog and wolf couple." Dongfang Feifei pushed Lu Fang to the ground. Then she picked up her book and started reading. Everyone realized that Dongfang Feifei wasn't as infatuated with Lu Fang as before. Later, Dongfang Feifei took her book and went to ask Naiqingye a question. She found he wasn't at the scene. He was assembling a cell phone model. At this time, the little thug was dreaming that he had seduced his younger sister. He was about to take out his phone to send a message, but his phone died again. He couldn't help but get furious. This was the third phone he had changed this month. Dongfang Feifei, who had peeked at him, was discovered by Naiqingye. "What are you doing here?" The little thug suddenly turned around. "You saw everything." Dongfang Feifei said she wouldn't tell anyone and gave him a thumbs up. After school, she arrived at Naiqingye's house. The kitten pounced on her. Dongfang Feifei hugged the cat and started petting it. "So cute." The jealous Naiqingye grabbed the cat and said impatiently, "Hurry up and do your math problems." After Dongfang Feifei finished the last English problem, she found Naiqingye lost in thought. On the way home, Dongfang Feifei recalled how in her previous life, she didn't study hard and desperately tried to enter the entertainment industry. This mistake must not be repeated. Naiqingye looked at her seriously and thanked her. "Meeting you is truly the greatest fortune of my life." Dongfang Feifei was speechless. The next day in class, Dongfang Feifei had just finished an English problem and taken a sip of water, when she heard someone shout, "A big fight outside. If they get caught by the head teacher, they are dead." At this time, the little thug was stepping on Qin Xia. "A good for nothing like you actually got a scholarship. You must have cheated." Qin Shi, who was usually introverted, threw his first punch. The reason was that the little thug had reported Qin Shi for using his scholarship money to buy a cell phone, causing him to lose the opportunity to receive the scholarship. The little thug fought back fiercely. He even started kicking. Qin Shi was beaten to the point of being disoriented. Dongfang Feifei immediately stood in front of him. "If you keep hitting him, you'll kill him." Qin Shi took the opportunity to get up and punched the little thug. The little thug started cursing. Just as he was about to punch Dongfang Feifei in the face, a familiar voice said, "Wow, they are all so in love. One is willing to fight for you, and the other is willing to be used. Is this the distortion of human nature, or the decline of morality?" Just as the punch was about to land on Dongfang Feifei's face, Lu Feng quickly pulled her behind him and snapped at the thug, "You're meddling again." At this time, Naiqingye had already kicked the little thug down. He stood in front of Qin Shi. "You can't even win a fight, and you're still hitting him. Are you brain dead?" The little thug said angrily, "What do you two mean?" Naiqingye looked at him coldly. "My eyes hurt." The little thug couldn't stand such humiliation. "A poor loser like him is worth you making such a fuss." Someone next to him quickly comforted him. "Don't get too worked up. Naiqingye and Lu Fang aren't people you can afford to offend." Dongfang Feifei found it ridiculous. Some people actually believed poverty was a sin. She said angrily, "Enough. Is it so great to have a rich family? You've already changed 3 phones. Why can't others change one?" The little thug's face turned green with anger. "Lu Fang, control your girlfriend." Lu Fang's face also darkened instantly. "Who do you think you're talking to?" At that moment, the head teacher arrived. Everyone was taken to the office. After the whole story was told, both class teachers were speechless. Li Yuling thought the fault lay with Qin Shi. Being disqualified for using scholarship money to buy a phone was normal. Dongfang Feifei was very dissatisfied. Phones can also be used to look up information. And it's clearly the little thug who always bullies Qin Shi. As soon as these words were spoken, the atmosphere in the office instantly became awkward. Dongfang Feifei wondered if she had said something wrong. Li Yuling's face instantly darkened. She yelled, "Whose class are you in? How dare you speak so carelessly in front of a teacher?" Lu Fang shielded her behind him and answered, "Class, international." Naiqingye said coldly, "I kicked him." How much do I need to pay? Li Yuling didn't fall for this. She told them that while their academic performance was good, they shouldn't make mistakes. Besides, compensation couldn't be proposed. Tired of listening to her nagging, Tsinghua said impatiently, "Well, go first." After saying this, the three of them left the office in unison. Li Yuling's face turned green. Out of the office, Dongfang Feifei told Lu Fang to stop pestering her. At this moment, the little thug's friend ran over, concerned. "Feifei, you actually came out alive." Li Yuling is the little thug's mother. Dongfang Feifei finally understood why the atmosphere in the office was so awkward. Scolding her son in front of his mother was indeed excessive. At this moment, Lu Fang pulled Dongfang Feifei away. After arriving at the storage room, he locked the door. Dongfang Feifei asked discontentedly, "What are you doing?" Lu Fang questioned her irritably, "Why have you been so concerned about Qinshi recently?" Dongfang Feifei thought he was being unreasonable. He was bullied so badly. "I just stood up for him." Lu Fang didn't believe this excuse. He thought Qinshi was the target of Dongfang Feifei's affections. After all, she used to bully other girls with her friends. Dongfang Feifei was speechless. The people she had bullied were clearly green tea bitches who deserved it. Lu Fang softened his tone. "Do you want to go out with me? Just the two of us?" Upon hearing this, Dongfang Feifei pushed him away decisively. "No, I want to study." Lu Fang found it amusing and teased her, "Fine, don't go if you don't want to." "Why are you blushing?" Dongfang Feifei said angrily, "I'm serious. I want to break up." She then opened the door and bumped into Lu Fang's father, who quickly apologized. In the afternoon, Dongfang Feifei arrived at Yuan Meng's house as promised. She also asked for leave for Tsinghua, saying he would be late. She then pushed open Bing Fang's door and put down the fruit basket. Qinshi took out the organized notes and gave them to her. This time, Dongfang Feifei had indeed helped him. Tsinghua felt a little happy when he saw the message. However, while replying to the message, he encountered another bug and typed the wrong characters. Finally, he slammed the table in anger. "Which hospital is Qinshi in?" At the same time, at Fan's table, the little thug was apologizing to Qinshi, but in his heart, he still felt that Dongfang Feifei had interfered too much. Lu Fang's face darkened instantly. "Who did you say interfered too much?" The little thug panicked and immediately admitted his mistake and began to apologize. Tsinghua threw down his broken phone and left. Lu Fang also followed. On the way, they ran into Ju Chao. Ju Chao wondered who Yi Chen was. He was about to greet them, when he found they ignored him and walked away. Lu Fang was not someone to be trifled with, and the people around him must be even more difficult to deal with. Ju Chao suppressed his displeasure, and decided to wait until Lu Fang broke up with her. Then he would torture Dongfang Feifei. Tsinghua waited at the hospital entrance for a while. Then he realized he was acting like a stalker. Just as he was about to leave, he was called out by Dongfang Feifei. "Tsinghua, is that you?" Tsinghua turned around and saw a surprised expression on her face. Dongfang Feifei jogged over. Her first words were, "Have you finished your homework today?" This question made him speechless. Then Dongfang Feifei asked curiously, "Aren't you having barbecue with Lu Fang?" Tsinghua lied without blushing, "I came to buy something." This lie was too clumsy. The hospital was very far from the city center. Dongfang Feifei decided to take a taxi back. On the way, she received a call from her friend, Li Siki, inviting her to a beach trip. This was obviously instigated by Lu Fang, but Dongfang Feifei didn't plan to go. After all, the final exams were only a month away, and she needed to study. Seeing her studying so hard, Tsinghua felt a little sorry for her. "Go ahead and have fun. You can't always be so tense about studying." However, as soon as he finished speaking, Dongfang Feifei fell asleep on his shoulder. Seeing that she was about to fall, Tsinghua awkwardly asked the driver to circle the neighborhood before dropping them off. Soon, the day of the school's art festival arrived. This art festival would be broadcast on major platforms. Dongfang Feifei hadn't prepared anything at all. While putting on makeup, Dongfang Feifei decided to relax. After all, she was an actress in her past life. A small school art festival was nothing to her. At this moment, Ju Sujia and her friends went on stage to perform a dance. The live stream platform instantly exploded. "This young lady is so beautiful. And the next performer is Dongfang Feifei. The program she brings is surprisingly explosive. Countless young people reborn from the backyard and return to the campus stage performance. This is simply a full-level boss overturning the novice village, directly killing Xiaohua and her group's fraudulent prize. Bad guys under the platoon are the big golden lions. I didn't expect to hear Xiaohua's nightmarish laughter again, at the art festival. However, the moment Dongfang Feifei opened her mouth, her aura instantly changed. The girl's pronunciation was clear, and emotionally rich, and her ability to stir emotions was also first-rate. This kind of spirit and demeanor made the leaders extremely fond of her. Some even thought she was a good seedling from the art class. With such skill and a perfect figure, debuting as a star would be a perfect match. Nai Qingye and Lu Fang also looked at each other with unknown expressions. At the end of the song, the audience was full of cheers, and even the host was moved by her singing. Finally, Dongfang Feifei scored the first of the entire event. The host happily asked, "Feifei, do you have any New Year's wishes?" As a result, Dongfang Feifei, who was drawing seriously, looked at the audience and smiled sincerely as she spoke. "I am especially grateful to the classmate who helped me study. I hope he can have more laughter." A faint smile appeared on Nai Qingye's face. Lu Fang almost choked, thinking that the person Dongfang Feifei thanked was actually him. Furious, Xiao Hanhan thought that her attack was too light, and should have hit harder. Nai Qingye realized at this moment that Lu Fang was here to compete this time, and because of this performance, Dongfang Feifei became an instant hit throughout Mingda High School. However, it is inevitable that some Ningming fans think that Dongfang Feifei singing the school song is to please Ningming. Zhu Sujia couldn't stand it anymore. Dongfang Feifei's singing skills and stage presence are very good. This is her strength. Stop being sour. After saying this, he immediately took out his notebook. He started recording the summary of his failures. After thanking the audience, Dongfang Feifei came to Li Siki. Li Siki brought up the matter of going out to play again. After some discussion, Dongfang Feifei agreed. Then they prepared to buy tickets. After all, they were leaving tomorrow, and she didn't know if she could still buy tickets today. It turned out that Li Siki had already bought the tickets. At this time, the performance results came out. Dongfang Feifei overwhelmingly won first place. Zhu Sujia's dance group ranked second. When they went on stage to receive the award, Director Yang came to present the award and had a very good impression of Dongfang Feifei. When it was Zhu Sujia's turn, Director Yi still couldn't help but comment, "The dance is really good, but the makeup is too heavy." After the award ceremony, Dongfang Feifei sent a message to Nai Qingye. Nai Qingye, who was in the middle of a game, saw the message, immediately picked up his phone to reply, "Are there any questions you don't understand?" Dongfang Feifei said that she would go to bed early today, and had something important to say. Seeing this message, Nai Qingye's face instantly darkened. He obviously misunderstood. The brothers who were playing the game urged, "Damn, Nai is AFK. Where did he go?" And Dongfang Feifei prepared a gift. Seeing Nai Qingye's message, "I'm downstairs at your house," she immediately took the gift and went downstairs. Unexpectedly, she met Chu Mai. As soon as she went out, she saw Nai Qingye leaning against a tree alone. She hurriedly ran over. "Although you were fierce when I first met you, you are really responsible." After saying that, she took out the gift she had prepared for a long time. "Happy New Year, our revolutionary comrade." Nai Qingye opened the gift and found it was a marble specimen. Dongfang Feifei quickly shook her head. "This is not a marble specimen, it's a new type of fragment." Nai Qingye couldn't help but pour cold water. "You didn't buy it on Taobao, did you? Those are all scams." Dongfang Feifei quickly explained, "No, this is a lottery prize officially released by the National Astronomical Observatory. If you don't want it, give it back to me." She angrily reached out to grab it. Nai Qingye took a step back, who said, "I don't want it." The distance between the two instantly closed. However, at this time, a girl's voice suddenly came, "Feifei, where are you?" Dongfang Feifei was so startled that she pushed Nai Qingye away. Then she saw Chu Mai. After complaining to her a few words, she went upstairs. Chu Mai recalled that the boy she just saw didn't have black hair. She suspected that Dongfang Feifei was playing matchmaker for her. After returning to her room, Dongfang Feifei sent a message to Yi Chenyu, "I'm going out to play for 3 days. See you after the holidays." At this time, Nai Qingye, looking at the gift, felt happier than ever before. They arrived at the airport on the 4th day. Li Siki complained, "Why are you so late?" Dongfang Feifei was a little embarrassed. "I was stopped by Chu Mai when I left. She insisted that I bring her out. Fortunately, I didn't have a plane ticket." Everyone was speechless. Chu Mai really likes to join in the fun. Lu Fang came over at this time, carrying breakfast and giving it to Dongfang Feifei. She couldn't refuse, so she had to accept it. Then she thought about hurrying to get her boarding pass. Unexpectedly, Nai Qingye appeared, pulling a suitcase. Dongfang Feifei was momentarily surprised, and Lu Fang had already taken her suitcase and helped her with it. At the seaside hotel, Nai Qingye and Lu Fang both had the most expensive underwater suites. The others all had standard rooms. Dongfang Feifei got a single room. Just arriving at the door of her room, the elevator dinged. Lu Fang and Nai Qingye came out at the same time. Lu Fang, who was at the forefront, flicked her forehead. "Hurry up and put your luggage away." Dongfang Feifei then realized that Lu Fang had also booked an underwater suite for her. Dongfang Feifei increasingly felt that this trip was a luxury, but soon, the scenery here made Dongfang Feifei put this matter behind her. She opened her suitcase and took out the swimsuit key. After changing into her clothes, she put on thick sunscreen. By the time she was almost ready, Lu Fang, who was outside the door, was already waiting impatiently. When she arrived at the dining table, everyone was already there. As Dongfang Feifei ate, she wondered what they would do today. Lu Fang suddenly leaned over and wiped the crumbs from the corner of her mouth. Nai Qingye's face instantly turned cold. In the afternoon, the group was playing on the beach. Suddenly, a little girl came over with roses and asked Nai Qingye if he wanted to buy flowers for his girlfriend or boyfriend. Lu Fang, who was on the side, was generous and bought them all. The sisters on the side expressed that this was too cool, and Feifei should change her name to Lulu. Suddenly, a nearby yacht rushed towards Dongfang Feifei, and the splashing waves swept over. At the critical moment, Nai Qingye stepped forward and blocked the waves for her. Dongfang Feifei quickly took a towel to wipe him. Li Siki came over and reminded them to change their clothes. Lu Fang, however, stuffed a large bouquet of roses into Dongfang Feifei's arms at this moment. Then he took his surfboard and went to play in the sea. In front of beautiful women, all the tanned boys have to step aside. With a perfect figure, female college students are the first to buy. Finally, it was time for the bikini show that everyone had been looking forward to. A large bust appeared among a group of flat chests. Dongfang Feifei made a stunning appearance. Everyone felt their blood boil. Who could resist such a figure? A group of people urged Dongfang Feifei to buy coconuts for them. Soon, Dongfang Feifei, exhausted, arrived at the coconut stall to buy drinks. Sitting on a lounge chair, resting and drinking coconut juice was simply too comfortable. As soon as Lu Fang saw Dongfang Feifei, he threw his surfboard on the ground and went to find her. Nai Qingye followed closely behind, but unexpectedly, he was stopped by Li Siki. She had a knowing look on her face. Let Lu Fang and Feifei handle their matters themselves. Nai Qingye's face darkened. It has nothing to do with me. After saying that, he left. Li Siki couldn't help but complain, these two guys are really hopeless, except for their looks. At this time, Dongfang Feifei, having finished enjoying her coconut, hadn't even had a chance to speak, when Lu Fang took the initiative to bring up the issue of breaking up. He wanted to know why Dongfang Feifei wanted to break up. The answer, of course, was to focus on her studies. Lu Fang didn't pester her anymore. "I'll listen to you. I won't bother you anymore, but our outward relationship will remain the same as before." At least the title of Lu Fang's friend can ward off quite a few people. Of course, this also included his private messages. As long as Dongfang Feifei was still his girlfriend in name, others wouldn't have a chance to get close to Lu Fang. However, Dongfang Feifei got up and left, saying that she needed to think about it. In the evening, Dongfang Feifei, who had finished taking a shower and came out to look at the scenery, just stretched a lot, when she discovered that the person staying next door was actually Nai Qingye. She boldly went over to greet him, curious why he didn't go play werewolf with the others. Nai Qingye replied matter-of-factly, "If I went, they wouldn't have anyone to play with." This was top-tier arrogance from a top student. Then she noticed that Nai Qingye had brought a telescope, and was curious about how it worked. Nai Qingye quietly wrapped his entire body around hers from behind, while on the surface, he lectured her seriously. Dongfang Feifei held the telescope and pointed it at the sky. She really saw a vast expanse of stars. At this moment, the two looked at each other, and the atmosphere gradually became somewhat enchanting. Dongfang Feifei shyly left. "It's too late, I'll go back to sleep first." She felt that she must be crazy to have the illusion that Nai Qingye liked her. On the fourth day, Dongfang Feifei was walking on the path with a book in hand. Unexpectedly, she saw Lu Fang face to face. Immediately thinking of their awkward relationship, she decided it was better to avoid him. However, Lu Fang had already seen her. He grabbed her arm and even tore her clothes. Dongfang Feifei instantly blushed. "What are you doing?" After saying that, she was about to go have breakfast. Lu Fang shamelessly followed behind. Later, everyone planned to visit the ancient city. The temple inside enshrines Chenghuang Shen, the guardian deity worshipped by the people. On the left and right sides are He by Wu Chang, acting as his bodyguards. This reminded Dongfang Feifei of the old man on Hangquan Road, who helped her be reborn. She couldn't help but start making a sincere wish. When she opened her eyes, she saw Tsinghua and thought that he was also making a wish to the god. Unexpectedly, a top student is a top student. He doesn't need to pray to the gods for help with exams. After the happy trip ended, Dongfang Feifei faced her nightmare. The last art festival made her famous, and many people directly surrounded the international art class. When Dongfang Feifei was about to take her textbook to ask questions, she was stopped by a group of fangirls. Lu Fang said coldly, "Are you begging for food here? Get out of the way. The reputation of a top student is not for nothing." But by the time they reacted, Dongfang Feifei had already slipped away. Lu Fang, sitting back in his seat, couldn't help but think back to the Dongfang Feifei of the past. She would thoughtfully bring him milk every day. At this time, Dongfang Feifei sent a message to Tsinghua. Upon receiving the message, he took his phone and went out. This scene was discovered by Chu Mai, who thought he was in love. The two who met began to discuss math problems. Dongfang Feifei's progress was very obvious. Tsinghua rarely praised someone. Chu Mai looked at the scene in front of her in disbelief. It was extremely unbelievable. That day after school, Dongfang Feifei was just about to go shopping when she unexpectedly saw Lu Fang kissing Ju Sujia. She witnessed the famous scene from her past life. Dongfang Feifei immediately covered her mouth, vowing to avenge this injustice. She shouted, "Lu Fang, you scumbag." As a result, the two turned around at the same time. Ju Sujia had a big bruise on her face and was complaining, "Why did you throw the ball so hard?" Lu Fang replied unhappily, "Who told you to block my shot?" Dongfang Feifei was dumbfounded. The cheating she expected didn't seem to match what was happening, and Chu Mai came running over intermittently at this time, holding some medicine for bruises. Ju Sujia looked at her delicate face turned into a pig's head, and couldn't help but burst into tears. She ran away crying. Dongfang Feifei realized the awkward atmosphere, and immediately started talking. Lu Fang picked up the ball on the ground. He seemed to see the girl, who used to have eyes only for him. She would cheer him on when he played basketball. But he ignored her back then, flirting with other girls constantly, until he broke her heart. She stopped making a fuss and left alone. That night, Lu Fang was having a gathering with his friends, but he was unusually absent-minded. His phone rang. It was a message from Dongfang Feifei. "Send me your account number. I'll transfer the travel expenses to you. As for pretending to be your girlfriend, forget it." His friends noticed something was wrong with Lu Fang. After all, Dongfang Feifei was just a toy to Lu Fang at the beginning. Lu Fang stubbornly said in front of outsiders, "I'm just not used to her not liking me." In the end, he got drunk, and Dongfang Feifei was holding her books, preparing to go home. The younger brothers all shouted, "Sister-in-law." Only Lu Fang's brothers corrected them. "She's not your sister-in-law anymore." After all, compared to her beautiful appearance, the student look suited her better. On the fourth day, news of their breakup spread throughout the school. Bai Chi felt it was a pity that they broke up. At this time, Lu Fang received a text message. It was about Dongfang Feifei. The photo actually showed Tsinghua and Dongfang Feifei hugging each other. It was already a little late at night. Dongfang Feifei, who had just finished taking a shower, saw Lu Fang's message. He was actually downstairs. If she didn't go down, Lu Fang would yell. She reluctantly went downstairs for the appointment. The girl who used to have eyes only for him had become unfamiliar. Even if he regretted it, it was too late. Dongfang Feifei had a new goal: to get into Tsinghua University, protect her secret, and cure her love-struck brain. Every day was so wonderful. She also went to Lu Fang, who was alone on the road and couldn't get a taxi. Dongfang Feifei held an umbrella for him. She was also holding a handmade confession in her hand. Unexpectedly, Lu Fang slapped the umbrella away, and took out the photo of her and Tsinghua, accusing her, "I thought you really wanted to focus on your studies." But, Dongfang Feifei also turned cold. "Tsinghua and I have nothing but academic exchanges. During our relationship, I have a clear conscience. It's you. You get so angry just seeing me talking to Tsinghua. Have you ever thought about how hard it was for me when you flirted with other girls while I liked you?" Tears looked too weak on Dongfang Feifei. Lu Fang couldn't bear it anymore. He thought in almost pain, "Don't say anymore." Dongfang Feifei gave him the jar of folded stars. He had folded them for days, each one representing his love for her. Although she didn't love him anymore, Lu Fang hugged her tightly, saying him sorry over and over again. However, Dongfang Feifei didn't look back. I hope you can become a better person. Lu Fang suddenly went crazy. Who do you think you are? He pushed Dongfang Feifei away with too much force. The glass jar fell to the ground and shattered, and the stars scattered all over the floor. Dongfang Feifei watched his departing back and realized that she had been wrong in the past, but she didn't love him anymore. Then picked up the fish droppings on the ground, left this place. After leaving, Lu Fangxiu came back. He picked up the stars on the ground, knowing that all of this was for him. For 3 consecutive days, he didn't go to class on the road. After school, Tsinghua thoughtfully held an umbrella for her while asking her political questions. When Dongfang Feifei came back, she immediately apologized. Sorry, I just walked away. However, when he saw the injury on Yi Chen's face, he thought he had gotten into a fight with someone. Tsinghua, you idiot. I fell, she retorted. Then, she told Dongfang Feifei about the 3-month agreement, reassuring her that she wouldn't waste time and could keep up with her studies. Dongfang Feifei naturally wouldn't be unreasonable, but she still hoped to be able to ask him questions next time. Tsinghua certainly wouldn't refuse. You can come directly to my classroom and ask. After a week, did the weather finally give up? Lu Fang also came to school. His followers looked at him in shock. There was a new wound on his face, and even his hair was dyed green. Even Dongfang Feifei was shocked by his appearance. He came to her side and said seriously, I won't give up on you. I can chase you again. The Chimo exam is coming soon. Dongfang Feifei woke up. The first thing she did was to bask in the morning sun. The bald teacher stood on the podium and told the students to be quiet. Li Siki was curious about how Dongfang Feifei did on the exam. After all, she had been studying like crazy recently. Dongfang Feifei nervously went to the bulletin board. Unexpectedly, she was ridiculed. Dongfang Haiwang is here to show off her single-digit score again. Dongfang Feifei immediately retorted, where are the single digits? I only see 2 of you being jealous. The boys were so angry they wanted to curse, but because of Lu Fang's presence, they held back. After checking the results, Tsinghua was not at his seat. Qinshi thought he had come to ask her questions, hoping she could help him. Dongfang Feifei was pleasantly surprised. She almost forgot that Qinshi was the second-ranked student. As soon as Tsinghua returned, he saw Qinshi trying to stop him. The man's competitive spirit instantly arose. Your solution to this problem is too complicated. He looked dissatisfied and complained, he can't understand your solution. Soon, Dongfang Feifei was forgotten by them, and the battle of the top students began. Finally, Dongfang Feifei calculated the final answer, and both sides declared a truce. On their way home together that evening, Dongfang Feifei asked him about his holiday plans. Tsinghua answered evasively, nothing special, just celebrating the new year. However, their conversation was overheard by her mother. Her mother didn't want to jump to conclusions, give me an explanation. However, in her heart, she was certain that this boy was the reason for her daughter's declining grades. Dongfang Feifei had a headache. She asked Tsinghua to go back first, but her mother asked loudly, tell me, what's your name? Dongfang Feifei also wanted to explain, but her mother interrupted her. Tsinghua stepped forward and introduced himself. As soon as his name was spoken, her mother's expression did a degree turn, you're the top student. No wonder Feifei's grades have improved. You're helping her, aren't you? Would you like to have dinner at Auntie's house? Before Tsinghua could refuse, her mother pulled him into the house. She even thoughtfully added more rice for him. Dongfang Feifei was speechless again. Every household called their daughters down for dinner, and by the way, gossiped about Yi Chen. However, her mother was still praising Yi Chen explicitly and implicitly. Dongfang Feifei completely gave up on trying to reason with her mother. She decided to buy some milk tea to soothe her bitter heart. After school, Tsinghua carried the cat, Ming Sha, to the 2nd floor. This was Dongfang Feifei's request. After all, it had been injured the last time it was kept on the 1st floor. Before Tsinghua left, he reminded Dongfang Feifei to pay attention to Chumai, mentioning Chumi's previous actions of looking at him leaving work, and wanting to slander him. Dongfang Feifei then realized that Chumai not only liked to spread gossip, but also had a deep grudge against him. At this moment, Tsinghua pushed open the wrong door. Dongfang Feifei wanted to stop him, but it was too late. Tsinghua saw his own photo placed between 2 candles at a glance. Dongfang Feifei tried to cover it up in a panic, but it was all over. Tsinghua flicked her forehead. He teased, why didn't I know I was dead? Dongfang Feifei blushed, embarrassedly digging her toes into the ground. She quickly snatched the photo from him and explained, everyone at school says you're a genius, so they all pray to you before exams. Tsinghua gentle smile was as refreshing as a spring breeze. He looked at Dongfang Feifei, who was blushing slightly. You look so beautiful when you smile. You're wasting your good looks at such a young age. Nai Qingye joked, it's better to bring me along than to bring a photo. Dongfang Feifei blushed even more at his words and pushed him out the door. You should go back. After seeing him to the door, Dongfang Feifei couldn't help but shout, Happy New Year. Study hard in the new year. This genius scholar is actually a lunatic. Under his grandfather's control, he has been deprived of normal human emotions. He engages in morbid academic research. This is the setting of the original story. Soon, the final exam results were released. Dongfang Feifei excitedly went to check her scores. The moment she saw the results, she couldn't believe it. She had actually scored second in the class and th in the grade. Her mother instantly shed tears of joy. My baby, you're amazing. Tell mommy anything you want to buy. At this moment, the sound of quarreling came from Chumi's room, forming a stark contrast to the loving mother and daughter in the living room. Dongfang Feifei thought Chumai had failed the exam this time, but unexpectedly, she had scored SD in the grade. It seemed she had set her expectations too high. At this time, Nai Qingye had just bought something from the vending machine when Lu Fang rode over on his motorcycle. Upon learning that he wasn't going home for the new year, Nai Qingye's first reaction was that this guy was staying for Dongfang Feifei. Lu Fang instantly became enraged. He rushed forward and threw a punch. Nai Qingye blocked it. I said I haven't paid back what I owe you. It turned out that when Lu Fang saw the photo of them chatting, he had found Nai Qingye that same day. Without a word, he had thrown a punch. Nai Qingye, who was hit, asked, What's wrong with you? The enraged Lu Fang questioned him. Was it you whom Feifei thanked on stage that day? He threw another punch. You're already thinking about stealing her before we've even broken up. Then he kicked him. Knowing that he was at fault, Nai Qingye didn't fight back. But Lu Fang hadn't cared about Dongfang Feifei for the past year. In the end, he was beaten up. Nai Qingye became even more determined to pursue her. Lu Fang didn't believe they could last. He ignored his delusional rantings. Whether we last or not is up to me. On the fourth day, Dongfang Feifei went shopping with her friends and put on a spring dress. She ended up buying a lot of things. She planned to take a taxi home in the evening. After a long time without getting a taxi, she saw Lu Fang sitting dejectedly on the street corner, with two pretty girls trying to pick him up. Dongfang Feifei pretended not to see him, but the two girls actually started talking about going to a hotel. Helplessly, he could only record towards Lu Fang. Then he walked over and helped her up. Why are you like this with your classmate? The two beauties recognized that they were acting and even winked at Dongfang Feifei. Little sister, come on, make her an old hand. There's no one here. Dongfang Feifei could only help him up. The other person, drunk, leaned towards his chest. When Lu Fang wouldn't say where his home was, he could only book him a 5-star suite, which was worthy of his young master status. Just as Dongfang Feifei was about to leave, Lu Fang grabbed his hand. He pinned him down and teased, Sing me a song. Dongfang Feifei endured patiently, be sober. I still want to. These words made Lu Fang laugh. Dongfang Feifei then realized that this guy wasn't drunk at all. Angrily, he was about to leave. Lu Fang didn't understand why he was so serious, why he was angry. Dongfang Feifei angrily asked, then why are you so casual? Lu Fang started acting drunk again. He pulled Dongfang Feifei, wanting to reconcile, wanting him to stay with him a little longer. Dongfang Feifei, having trouble communicating with him, prepared to leave. He heard Lu Fang's disappointed voice. I just wanted to experience how you felt when you did all this for me. At the same time, Nai Qingye also arrived home. The butler, Zhong Qian, was very enthusiastic. He told her that the old man had been waiting for her. Yi Chen just wanted to ask about her parents. Zhong Qian chuckled and ran away. She entered her grandfather Nai Angguo's study. Nai Qingye just wanted to ask about her parents. But he was interrupted. You have a great talent, a once-in-a-century genius. So I use the highest standards to train you. Nai Qingye understood. Her parents wouldn't be back for the new year this year either. Nai Angguo comforted her. Since you want to be a genius, don't yearn for the happiness of ordinary people. Nai Qingye angrily retorted, this isn't genius, it's a disease. If you can withstand the pressure, it's genius. If you can't, it's a disease. And your parents signed a closed-door agreement. They won't be back for 3 years. Nai Qingye turned and left. Whoever wants to be this Nai family genius can be it. With the end of the Spring Festival Gala, a new year arrived. Dongfang Feifei watched the fireworks outside. He also took fireworks out to set off. He lit one with a cigarette. Dongfang Feifei looked back and saw Nai Qingye returning with a suitcase. He asked in surprise, weren't you going home to celebrate the new year with your parents? Why did you come back? Nai Qingye hugged him without hesitation. "I'm sad. Let me hug you for a while." Dongfang Feifei thought he had a fight with his family. Zhong Ai also went home during the New Year. Nai Chenai was too pitiful alone on New Year's Eve. Hesitantly, Dongfang Feifei asked, "How are you?" "My leg hurts." Nai Qingye's mood improved a bit. Finally, he left alone with his suitcase. He pushed open the empty house and sat alone on the sofa. All he could think about were Nai Angguo's words. He slammed the table in pain. In the darkness, a light suddenly appeared. Dongfang Feifei appeared, holding a cat. "I brought the kitten." Nai Chenai got up to open the door for him. Dongfang Feifei was also carrying many things. He said proudly, "This is the New Year's Eve dinner my mom made. I brought it to you since you're feeling down." Besides these, he also brought homework. After entering the house, Dongfang Feifei realized how dark his house was. He fumbled to turn on the lights, but he was pulled into a half-hug. He fell into Nai Qingye's arms. The next second, with a thud, Dongfang Feifei accidentally headbutted him. Then he sat on the sofa and watched Nai Qingye not eating. He got up again and turned on all the lights in the house. This is how it feels like New Year's. After Dongfang Feifei brought out all the food, Nai Qingye finally came to eat. He carefully held the other's head. Dongfang Feifei was a little shy. When the other person pressed on his wound, he cried out in pain. After treating the wound, the two sat on the sofa, one eating and one doing homework. Nai Qingye rarely praised him. "You got second in class, that's pretty good." Dongfang Feifei replied seriously, "I'm serious about getting into Huiqing University. I have to stay in the top to have a chance." Nai Qingye teased him again. "The midterm exam is relatively easy." Dongfang Feifei was instantly filled with tears. "Even so, I won't give up. I'll just work harder." This school tyrant was surprisingly in love. Not only did he have to study and tutor every day, he even washed his hands and made soup for him. He even did the dishes. He was simply a good boyfriend. After eating, Nai Qingye took the initiative to wash the dishes. Dongfang Feifei was a little surprised. After all, a scholarly tyrant who didn't seem to touch the smoke and fire of the mortal world didn't seem like he would wash dishes. However, the scholarly tyrant could not only wash dishes, but also cook. Dongfang Feifei didn't hold back and started ordering dishes, deciding to come over for lunch tomorrow. But there were too many dishes to make, so they agreed to eat together the day after tomorrow. It was getting late, and Dongfang Feifei was about to go back. Nai Qingye offered to carry him on his back. "Your leg is injured, otherwise you'll fall again." Dongfang Feifei hesitated before agreeing. Then he whispered in the other's ear, "Do you want to go out and play tomorrow? After all, New Year's is meant to be lively." Nai Qingye refused without thinking. Dongfang Feifei was a little embarrassed. Although he had been with Nai Qingye for 3 months, there was still a significant distance between them. He couldn't help but ask, "Why not?" Yi Chenai deliberately teased Dongfang Feifei. Then he explained, "What am I going to do with a group of girls shopping?" When they reached the door, Dongfang Feifei waved goodbye to him. The next day, Dongfang Feifei went to eat Japanese food with his girlfriends. Unexpectedly, Kinshi was working there. He had a look of resistance on his face. The salary during the new year is tripled. This cute appearance made Li Siki want to bully him. Dongfang Feifei nodded in agreement. It's really hard, making people want to bully him. This appearance naturally attracted the attention of others. Dongfang Feifei worried that he would be targeted. Kinshi, however, wasn't afraid, because the boss wife was looking after him. He had used information technology to solve the store's operational problems, and the way he solved it was all mathematical formulas. A group of poor students were dumbfounded. This is what a family legacy is. Meanwhile, outside the door, Lu Fang was being pestered by Lu Sheng. I've been eating instant noodles for 2 days. I'm going to stop growing. Li Siki noticed Lu Fang and greeted him. Dongfang Feifei then realized that the atmosphere between him and Lu Fang was very awkward. Looking at the food on the table, Lu Fang was already drooling. He called Dongfang Feifei big brother. Then his stomach growled. Dongfang Feifei quickly let him sit down and eat. Li Siki played a card. How did you start to lead GEU? It turned out that Lu Fang's father took Lu Sheng's mother on a trip, leaving the child with him. While he was ordering food, Lu Sheng started complaining to Dongfang Feifei. Li Siki felt sorry for him. Your brother actually let you eat instant noodles for 2 days. Then he discovered that Lu Sheng was clinging to Dongfang Feifei. Sister Feifei is the most beautiful, other sisters are also beautiful. Lu Fang didn't expect this kid to have an eye for beauty. He put down the chopsticks that looked like pig snouts. This is a pig nose for a family of 4. Eat quickly. Xiao Pai immediately cried with grievance. In the afternoon, Dongfang Feifei took Lu Sheng to the arcade. Lu Fang deliberately didn't give his game card to Lu Sheng. Unexpectedly, Dongfang Feifei gave her own game card to Lu Sheng. Lu Sheng happily pulled Dongfang Feifei to play games. I was even pushed aside by Lu Fang. Lu Sheng and Lu Fang played Quan Huang Duekang. The little kid was completely defeated. Dongfang Feifei, who felt sorry for him, suggested taking him to catch dolls. As a result, they didn't catch any after a long time. Suddenly, Lu Fang appeared, hugging a bear and standing in Dongfang Feifei's arms. You two just stand and watch. Then he showed off his skills, attracting the attention of the surrounding people. The dolls in the claw machine were almost all emptied by him. Dongfang Feifei quickly stopped him. These things are too much to carry. Someone offered him their lipstick. Dongfang Feifei didn't accept it. She didn't have time to put on makeup now. Lu Fang was a little embarrassed and asked someone to send the dolls to Dongfang Feifei's house. Lu Sheng also said, girls should be beautiful. Dongfang Feifei almost melted, but she still didn't want the dolls and gave them to Lu Sheng. Lu Sheng was very happy. He considered these gifts as presents from his brother. Then the three of them swept the entire arcade. Until they went home, Lu Fang suddenly picked up Dongfang Feifei. It's dark and your leg is injured. Let me take you back. Dongfang Feifei reluctantly agreed. Then she heard him ask if she was free. Compared to her leg injury, Dongfang Feifei's green hair was more striking. At night, Lu Fang sat on the sofa and asked Lu Sheng, why were you clinging to Dongfang Feifei today? Unexpectedly, Lu Sheng was a sharp one. Your phone must be Sister Feifei. Lu Fang took his phone and was about to leave. Lu Sheng held the teddy bear and wanted his brother to stay with him. He was afraid to be alone at home. However, as Lu Fang opened the door, Lu Fu and Aunt Liu came back. Where are you going so late at night? Lu Fang, caught red-handed, felt a little guilty. Lu Fu asked with a cold face. Why haven't you dyed your hair back? Lu Fang stiffened his neck and insisted he had dyed his hair back. Aunt Liu sensed something was wrong and took Lu Sheng back to his room. Lu Sheng looked at his brother worriedly, daring not to leave. Lu Fu kicked Lu Fang. Then he waved his hand and called someone over to dye his hair back on the spot. Lu Fang refused, so Lu Fu attacked him with his slippers. Then there was another round of fatherly love. Despite this, Lu Fang still refused. He even lit a cigarette. He even called security and asked them to take away all his previous belongings. Lu Fang instantly recognized the familiar routine and agreed to dye his hair back. After returning home, Dongfang Feifei was informed by her mother that there would be a banquet tomorrow. The company she runs is in its development stage and needs real capital injection, so this banquet is a must. Dongfang Feifei naturally agreed. For the greater good, she had no choice but to stand Yi Chenai up. Upon receiving the news, Nai Chenai put the ingredients in the refrigerator. Then he sent a message to his uncle, agreeing to attend the banquet. On the way to the banquet, her mother told Dongfang Feifei that the target of this banquet was Lu Bo, the patriarch of the Wan Hong group. Both sides had intentions of cooperation. Dongfang Feifei then remembered that this person was related to Lu Fang and his family. Recalling her past life, she only found out that Lu Fang was the patriarch of Wan Hong group after discovering his various girlfriends online. Later, when they met again at the banquet, Lu Fang even tried to flirt with her, which was captured by the media and became a hot topic. Even the gossip in school was dug up. A surer field reappeared, and Xiao Die Cao and Xiao Hua gathered once again. The scene of two men fighting over a woman was about to unfold. However, what you thought would be a jealous fight turned into a rapid-fire QA in English. At this time, Lu Fang was being urged by Lu Fu. What are you dawdling for? Do you want to miss the hot search? Lu Fang took off his clothes. You're not eating. Hurry up and change your clothes. It's getting cold. Lu Fu was amused by his lazy look. As soon as they got out of the car, they saw the chairman of Ding Ding Culture. His daughter was Zhu Sujia. Zhu Sujia's eyes fell on Lu Fang, but he didn't pay any attention to her. At this time, the assistant informed them that Li Meiru had brought her daughter. The next second, Dongfang Feifei appeared in their sight. Lu Bo exclaimed. Lu Fang looked at her. Their past was brought back. Dongfang Feifei was a little stunned. Lu Fang changed his indifferent attitude and enthusiastically invited Dongfang Feifei and her mother to sit down. He even asked someone to prepare a blanket. Then he mentioned that he and Dongfang Feifei were not only in the same class, but also had a very good relationship. Dongfang Feifei really wanted to roll her eyes. Her ex-boyfriend also counted as having a good relationship. At this time, Lu Fu, who had gone out to greet guests, came in, followed by Nai Chenai. What a coincidence! The children of the four families were all present. Lu Fang's eyes were full of Li Meiru, who was dressed beautifully. Li Meiru's face was full of smiles. Lu Bo said, "You're such a sweet talker." Dongfang Feifei couldn't stand this scene. Lu Fu even started boasting about his business. "This stinky boy is hopeless. Your daughter is much better." Li Meiru smiled even wider. "Feifei has been working very hard this semester. She's now second in her class." Zhu Sujia's mother was not to be outdone. "Second place is not bad either. Our Sujia has always been improving rapidly." Zhu Sujia anxiously wanted to stop her, but when Nianzong spoke, it stunned everyone. "It seems that my nephew is the most hopeless. No matter where he goes, has always last in his grade. He can't even pass." Everyone was speechless. Lu Fu laughed heartily and then asked Lu Fang to take his classmates out to play. Dongfang Feifei saw Nian Cheng and immediately went over to chat. "Your uncle is Nian Chenri, Nianzong." Recalling her past life, this person was her benefactor. Lu Fang came over and asked what they wanted to play. Dongfang Feifei decisively chose to watch a movie to kill time. The four of them went to the home theater. Nai Chenai and Lu Fang sat on either side of Dongfang Feifei, like left and right protectors. Zhu Sujia instantly felt like a third wheel. Lu Fang asked the nanny to bring some fruit and snacks. The next second, Dongfang Feifei's seat suddenly reclined. She lay on the sofa unprepared. Turning her head, she saw Nai Chenai. He apologized. "I'm sorry, I made a mistake when adjusting the seat." Dongfang Feifei blushed and said it was okay. Lu Fang was jealous and cursed inwardly. Shameless. At this time, the nanny came. Dongfang Feifei got strawberry milk, while Zhu Sujia not only didn't have snacks, but also only drank rose tea. Such a contrast made Dongfang Feifei realize that she was a very disciplined person. Then the movie started playing. Lu Fang suggested playing a foreign film, without subtitles, and asking questions in English according to the seating order. If you can't answer, you have to do a truth or dare. Dongfang Feifei instantly had a bad feeling. Among the four of them, her English was the worst. As soon as the movie started, Lu Fang dug a pit and asked, "Who is Captain Nemo?" If Dongfang Feifei hadn't read 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea recently, she really wouldn't have been able to answer. Then she asked Nai Chenai, "How many fish were there in the scene 5 minutes ago?" This trick was even worse than Lu Fang's. Unexpectedly, Nai Chenai actually answered correctly. A scholar's memory was terrifying. Zhu Sujia answered Nai Chenyes' question fluently and with standard pronunciation. When it was her turn to ask Lu Fang, "What's your favorite line?" Lu Fang looked at Dongfang Feifei and directly made a sincere confession. It was Lu Fang's turn to ask, "How many fish were there in the scene 5 minutes ago?" Dongfang Feifei instantly panicked. She couldn't remember how many fish there were. Lu Fang started to make things difficult. "In that case, you have to kiss someone on the cheek." Nai Chenai secretly turned his face, but Dongfang Feifei kissed Zhu Sujia on the cheek. Lu Fang was dumbfounded. Fortunately, Dongfang Feifei was sitting next to Zhu Sujia, and she brought up the matter of Zhu Sujia threatening her before. Zhu Sujia didn't take it to heart, but felt a little guilty. It was rumored that she and Lu Fang broke up because of her. Dongfang Feifei clarified that they broke up to focus on their studies. Zhu Sujia breathed a sigh of relief. This way, she didn't have any psychological pressure pursuing Lu Fang. After the movie, Lu Fang was still talking about motorcycles with Nai Chenai. Zhu Sujia actively joined the conversation. Lu Fang was a little surprised that a girl was interested in motorcycles. Watching this scene, Dongfang Feifei realized it was the same as in her past life. Zhu Sujia could always find common ground with Lu Fang. It was mainly because Zhu Sujia was too perfect. After the movie, Dongfang Feifei looked at Nai Chenai expectantly, wanting to continue their dinner date tomorrow. Lu Fang shamelessly tagged along. He even deliberately found Nai Zong, making it impossible for Nai Chenai to refuse. Nai Chenai wished he could strangle him. At this time, in the car, Zhu Sujia was being scolded. Her mother criticized her for being useless, and not being able to win over Lu Fang. She even called Dongfang Feifei trash. After that, she put on a loving face and gave Zhu Sujia a newly bought dance outfit, telling her to focus on dancing and studying. Zhu Sujia accepted the clothes with a smile. "Mom, I'll work hard." After getting out of the car, her expression instantly changed. These people really made her feel sick. But she would still work hard and not let herself down. The next day, Xiao Kao was washing dishes and making soup in the kitchen, while Dongfang Feifei was studying English in the living room. Nai Chenai was explaining something halfway through. Lu Fang actually brought his good brothers over to freeload. His lackeys were all praising Nai Chenai. These brothers were actually here. They had only dared to think about it before. This kid actually did it. However, when they opened the door, they saw two people studying seriously, especially Nai Chenai, who looked serious and strict. Dongfang Feifei had been memorizing words all morning. Lu Fang couldn't stay still and wanted to interrupt. The next second, he was dragged away by Nai Chenai and made to help cook in the kitchen. Soon, a table full of dishes was served. Everyone couldn't believe that Nai Chenai had cooked all of this by himself. Dongfang Feifei was extremely happy. She took the opportunity to ask if she could transfer to the liberal arts class next year. The three lackeys said it was unlikely. After all, Nai Juesha wasn't easy to talk to. How scary can a person's extreme heart be? On the surface, he will flatter you and cater to your needs. He will also become extremely and stab you in the back without any expression. Finally, he will rob you of everything you have. Nai Chenai asked, "Do you have anything to do later?" After dinner, Dongfang Feifei was also about to leave. Lu Fang followed her. Dongfang Feifei wondered why Lu Fang wasn't with his friends. This kid started being frivolous again. "I just want to exercise with you." After arriving home, Dongfang Feifei was getting ready. Lu Fang finally spoke. "Can you stop forwarding those posts?" Dongfang Feifei asked coldly. "Can you not go abroad to study finance?" "You can't, and neither can I." After saying that, she went home and found out that Chumei's family was moving. They bought a new house near the school. Dongfang Feifei went to Chumei's empty room. On the table, there was a photo of her and Nai Chenai. Chumei, who came in late, was furious when she saw this. Dongfang Feifei no longer wanted to continue acting. She confronted Chumei. "Were you the one who took the photo, posted it online, and even added fuel to the fire in front of my mom?" Chumei grabbed the phone with a dark face. "You deserve it. I just hate you, you're scheming." Dongfang Feifei instantly exploded. "Why do you hate me? It's my face, my phone, my everything. What right do you have?" Chumei pulled out a drawer full of things Dongfang Feifei had thrown away before. These were things she had stolen, but she would return them all. Dongfang Feifei wouldn't get them back either. "You're such a hypocrite!" Dongfang Feifei shouted. Chumei had hated her since childhood because Dongfang Feifei didn't allow her to eat her food when she was young. Her mother's salary wasn't enough for her to eat, and she even had to eat Dongfang Feifei's leftovers. Even so, that's not a reason for your betrayal. Dongfang Feifei was extremely angry. She slapped Chumei, still trying to act like a white lotus flower and gain sympathy like before. "Thinking of making a name for yourself after graduating high school. As long as your mother is still working in my house, you better behave yourself." Chumei's face was twisted with anger and helplessness. After leaving the room, Dongfang Feifei increasingly felt that it was likely Chumei who had hired someone to kill her in her past life. At this time, Li Siki's internet cafe was raided. All the computers in the house were destroyed. Just as he was about to step in, he found that Miezong was fighting against Nai Chenai. Miezong actually lost. Li Siki, upon being discovered, wished he could disappear on the spot. After the fight, the two sat together and drank tea. Uncle wanted to take Nai Cheng out of the city. After all, as the eldest son back then, he was also suppressed by Nai Angua. He understood Nai Chenye's pain. When Mia Chenai arrived at City C, he would definitely help him get rid of Nai Anguo's control. At this time, Lu Fang returned home and saw Lu Fu and Aunt Liu teaching Lu Sheng. He pretended not to see and went upstairs. Pet Lu. Lu Fang had long disliked the ambiguous relationship between Aunt Liu and Lu Fu. Aunt Liu also felt that he was just putting on an act. Seeing that Lu Fu was about to lose his temper again, Aunt Liu quickly stopped him. "Sheng is still here." Lu Fu could only hold back. The school day arrived. The principal gave a passionate speech on the stage. "Senior 3 students, there are only days left until the college entrance exam." Nai Chenai, as a student representative from the second year, went on stage to give a speech. The boy standing on the stage looked elegant and refined. Even Li Siki couldn't help but praise. "The school is amazing." A 5-minute speech without a single stutter. Finally, the opening ceremony ended with the oath of all students. In the international class, the homeroom teacher asked the class cadre to carry the books in. Li Siki was afraid that Dongfang Feifei would be crushed by the books, but she was surprisingly confident. When Dongfang Feifei actually started carrying the books, she realized the seriousness of the matter. She couldn't move them at all. But then someone suddenly appeared and helped her. Dongfang Feifei's relatives brought books, which were directly rejected by the Nanhai Alliance. They apologized and even offered to help reduce the number of books. Dongfang Feifei's face instantly darkened upon hearing who the visitor was. It was Zhang Jialuan. In her past life, Han Qing had confessed her love to Dongfang Feifei, asking her to be her girlfriend. As a result, she became a divorced woman, and Dongfang Feifei became a laughingstock online. Dongfang Feifei coldly refused, "No need, it's my own problem." Zhang Jialuan tried to explain, "Classmate, I didn't mean any harm." But Dongfang Feifei's gaze was sharp. This girl perfectly hit all her sore spots. Luckily, Li Siki arrived in time. "Feifei, why are you provoking the transfer student who just arrived?" The surrounding people gossiped. "Does someone think they're hot stuff just because they won an award?" Dongfang Feifei slapped a book onto the other person's face. "You can reduce your words like you reduce the size of your brain." On the fourth day, she came to class expecting a table full of love letters and gifts. Dongfang Feifei casually glanced at them. Suddenly, someone discovered Zhang Jialuan had written a love letter to Feifei. It was written with lipstick, sour and smelly. At this time, Zhang Jialuan was on the basketball court playing against Nai Qingye. He tried to fake a move to trick Nai Qingye, but it was seen through. He then passed the ball to Lu Fang. Finally, Lu Fang scored. The court erupted in cheers. Dongfang Feifei, wearing headphones, was listening to her language class. She saw Nai Qingye smiling and waving at her. Lu Fang immediately approached her. "Feifei, want to have dinner together?" Zhang Jialuan was still immersed in Dongfang Feifei's smile. As a result, Dongfang Feifei turned and ran. Soon, the afternoon exam began. Dongfang Feifei relaxed. This time, she had to get into the top 3 of the class no matter what. She even left a lot of time to check her answers. However, the next day, Dongfang Feifei's score was even lower than before. Li Siki comforted her, saying she studied very hard this time. The teacher suddenly called her to the office. The homeroom teacher, with a smiling face, asked Dongfang Feifei to fill out a transfer application. Because the 4th place student in the class lost 8 points, Dongfang Feifei was 3rd. As Dongfang Feifei was about to fill out the form, Li Yuling appeared and directly rejected her transfer application. The homeroom teacher was reluctant. Dongfang Feifei's results fully met the requirements for the advanced class. Unexpectedly, Li Yuling used Zhang Jialuan's love letter as evidence. Dongfang Feifei tried to explain. The homeroom teacher comforted her, saying he believed his student. Li Yuling insisted that their relationship would affect their studies. The homeroom teacher also hesitated. Early relationships at this age were a problem teachers needed to address. Li Yuling raised her voice. "I know you've studied abroad, but foreign education isn't suitable for our country. Social competition is fierce. The Gaokao is their last chance to experience fairness. The Gaokao is the fairest. Whether they can change their fate depends entirely on their own efforts. So, as students, they must study hard, create a bright future for themselves." Helplessly, the homeroom teacher looked at Dongfang Feifei apologetically. Li Yuling was the head teacher. Without her approval, Dongfang Feifei couldn't enter the advanced class. Zhang Jialuan was very disappointed, but Dongfang Feifei understood both teachers' considerations. Zhang Jialuan came to talk about the transfer, and said his father could help, but Dongfang Feifei didn't need it at all. Zhang Jialuan couldn't understand why she hated him. Dongfang Feifei sarcastically said, "How could I hate you? You're handsome and popular. Everyone loves you." Zhang Jialuan was emboldened and even confessed. He was immediately hit by Dongfang Feifei. "Sorry, I overreacted. I thought you were going to assault me." Zhang Jialuan said seriously, "If you have any difficulties, ask me for help." Knowing his true nature, Dongfang Feifei asked, "If I ask you for help, will you ask me to date you?" Then she left and bumped into Nai Qingye, who happened to have a math problem he couldn't solve. Nai Qingye found a seat and asked her to sit with him. Chu Mai angrily dragged Zhu Sujia to get food. Zhu Sujia was still wondering what Nai Qingye's confession would be like. Chu Mai complained, Nai Qingye wouldn't write her a love letter. Zhu Sujia didn't understand why Chu Mai hated Dongfang Feifei so much. Chu Mai angrily said, "Dongfang Feifei is selfish. She's only getting close to Nai Qingye to make him like her, and she always plays with other people's feelings." Zhu Sujia wasn't stupid. She started eating after hearing those words. On the other side, Nai Qingye gently explained the problem to Dongfang Feifei. As he took out his phone, the distance between them instantly shortened. Dongfang Feifei turned her head and almost kissed Nai Qingye. This scene almost broke Zhang Jialuan's heart. Dongfang Feifei reacted quickly and pulled away. Zhong Jialuan was so focused on them that Qin deliberately bumped into him. Later, as they walked along the tree-lined path, Nai Qingye asked, "Do you really want to get into the advanced class?" Dongfang Feifei nodded. She had to get in, but the teacher wouldn't accept her. Dongfang Feifei wondered if she should go to the second liberal arts class. Nai Qingye suddenly suggested, "There's another way. Do you want to study science and come to my class?" Dongfang Feifei was stunned. After studying liberal arts for so long, suddenly switching to science seemed impossible. Nai Qingye hadn't expected Dongfang Feifei to be so determined to study. With Dongfang Feifei's intelligence, as long as she worked hard, she could catch up in the science class. But Dongfang Feifei was hesitant. Her grades weren't good enough for the advanced class. Nai Qingye told her not to worry and leave everything to him. This clearly meant he was going to pull some strings. At this moment, more gossipers appeared. The Sea Queen just dumped Lu Fang and is already flirting with Xiao Chou. Chu Mai is still playing the good guy. Dongfang Feifei knew they were angry about the bullying of Zhu Sujia. She decisively apologized for her past actions. This left the gossipers speechless. The next morning, the classroom was filled with gossip. Li Yuling caught her son spreading rumors. She criticized him while pulling Dongfang Feifei aside. The next second, Dongfang Feifei was shocked. Li Yuling sternly told her son he was in the wrong classroom. Li Kui and the homeroom teacher hurriedly came out to explain that Dongfang Feifei's transfer was approved. This news shocked the entire class. Teacher Zhong told the students to be quiet. Then he was called out by Li Yuling. Dongfang Feifei introduced herself, but the class wasn't very welcoming. She could only walk to the back quietly. After finding a seat, she discovered that the international class was very different from the advanced class. She noticed that everyone around her already had textbooks. While she was in a daze, someone came to greet her. "Hello, I'm from Li Ke's third class. It took me 2 tries to get in. How about you?" Dongfang Feifei was embarrassed. Many people were mocking her for getting in through the back door. At the same time, someone pulled the girl away. They were deliberately isolating Dongfang Feifei. Zhu Sujia ignored their gazes and cheered Dongfang Feifei on. Just as she was about to start studying, Nai Qingye approached her. "The class is already studying Unit 3. Why are you still on Unit 1? Dongfang Feifei was stunned. Having just transferred, how could she know the progress? The bell rang. Li Yuling walked in with a math book. Dongfang Feifei quickly realized she couldn't keep up with the pace here. The teacher spoke very quickly. When Dongfang Feifei asked a question, everyone looked at her with disdain, because it was a basic question. Helplessly, she apologized and let the teacher continue. Li Yuling resumed the class. Nai Qingye told her to ask him if she didn't understand anything after class. Dongfang Feifei just nodded. When Li Yuling caught her, "Dongfang Feifei, you still have time to chat. Looks like you understand everything." She had no choice but to go to the front. Nai Qingye tried to give her the answer, but Dongfang Feifei couldn't understand this part at all. She stood awkwardly on the platform. Then she remembered a helpful knowledge point, which helped her solve part of the problem. Li Yuling sarcastically said, "If a girl doesn't study hard, she'll have to rely on a man in the future." Then she asked Dongfang Feifei to stand outside. Dongfang Feifei was very unwilling. "I've never thought about relying on anyone. And you asking me to stand outside is violating my right to study." Li Yuling unexpectedly started cursing at Dongfang Feifei's retort. "Your family sent you to the advanced class to be a decoration. Your brain is like a pig's." Nai Qingye couldn't stand it and spoke up. "If you continue, there's no need for this class." Li Yuling finally continued the class. After class, Dongfang Feifei sat alone on the stairs. Nai Qingye came with tissues to comfort her, but Dongfang Feifei didn't have time for that. She was upset about why she was so stupid. Nai Qingye rarely comforted anyone. "You're not stupid at all. It's normal to not be able to keep up after just transferring. So you don't have to lose confidence because of others' mockery. It's just bad grades. It doesn't mean you're a bad person." When her friend was bullied, Xiao Taimai was the first to stand up for her. Next was Teacher Zhong's class. It was chemistry, and the teacher seemed boring. But he was merciless to students. Dongfang Feifei was arranged to sit with Qin Shi. The reason was that Nai Qingye was sitting next to him. Dongfang Feifei greeted him enthusiastically, but Qin Shi coldly replied, "Don't talk to me during class." Seeing him always getting flustered, Dongfang Feifei thought he was cute. Nai Qingye, seeing this, was already planning his next move. After school, the girls in the advanced class attacked Dongfang Feifei again. Hilarious, someone in the advanced class doesn't even know the basics. However, at this moment, the door was kicked open. Li Siki angrily yelled, "Watch your mouths. Saishu is still the best with short hair." The girls were immediately intimidated. Dongfang Feifei didn't want to make a big deal out of it. "Siki, forget it. Let's go eat." Leaving the classroom, Li Siki comforted her. "Shang Ji and Saigo have already avenged you." Dongfang Feifei panicked. Lu Fang and the others wouldn't go after Li Yuling, would they? He doesn't just give people haircuts. Dongfang Feifei wanted to stop them, but it was too late. Li Yuling was in the office. Dongfang Feifei had a headache. This would only make the teacher hate her more. At this time, Li Yuling was arguing with her husband. Someone had taken a picture of Li Yuling in bed with another man. In addition, today, Li Yuling's tires were flat and her car was splashed with water. Ju Sujia was also in a bad mood. She had prepared a cheerleading routine for Lu Fang, but he didn't even show up for the competition. Dongfang Feifei was also looking for someone. Lu Fang wasn't on the basketball court, so she went directly to the place where he usually climbed over the wall. As she approached the wall, she was hit by a black backpack. Lu Fang appeared the next second, offering her the dessert he bought. Dongfang Feifei didn't accept the dessert, but angrily said, "Lu Fang, you went too far this time." However, Lu Fang wasn't angry, but instead teased, "You know." Dongfang Feifei was dissatisfied. "Spreading rumors about me is too much." Lu Fang couldn't help but laugh. "That wasn't me. If you really hate her, I can find someone to get her fired," Lu Fang suggested. But Dongfang Feifei refused. Although Li Yuling had always been strict, she still tried her best to help her students. She was just too fierce in class. Thinking about this, Dongfang Feifei recalled how Li Yuling was once hospitalized after being reported by students. "That won't change my opinion of her." Lu Fang admired the current Dongfang Feifei. He offered the dessert again. "I bought this especially for you." Ju Sujia's follower angrily said, "You've already broken up. Stop accepting his things, shameless." Dongfang Feifei took the dessert. "Don't bring me anything next time." At this moment, Zhong Jialuan bumped into Lu Fang. The notebook in his hand fell to the ground. Lu Fang cursed without looking up. Then he stepped on the notebook. "Just pretend this is wiping my shoes." Zhong Jialuan calmly picked up the notebook. Ju Sujia was surprised. Zhong Jialuan has such a good temper. He's not even angry after Lu Fang did that. But Dongfang Feifei knew this person wasn't as innocent as he seemed. He once drove a company's CEO to bankruptcy, and if he had learned that she had been framed, he might have tried to hurt her as well. So, Zhong Jialuan also had a motive to harm her. When Dongfang Feifei returned to the classroom, the atmosphere was strange. Everyone was whispering, avoiding mentioning Dongfang Feifei's name, but they were all talking about her. Qinshi reminded her, "They think you framed the teacher." Dongfang Feifei was speechless. Now no one in the class wanted to talk to her. Distracted, she started doodling in her textbook. Teacher Zhong found Dongfang Feifei. "Come with me to the office." The dean was already in the office. As soon as Dongfang Feifei arrived, he started scolding her. Dongfang Feifei's face turned cold. "With your attitude, even if I didn't do it, you'd still think I did." Teacher Zhong was embarrassed. After all, only Dongfang Feifei had a conflict with Li Yuling. Faced with their accusations, Dongfang Feifei couldn't bear it and stood up. "I didn't do it. The message was sent at PM, and I was in class then." The dean immediately asked Teacher Zhong to check the surveillance footage. The surveillance footage showed Dongfang Feifei indeed staying in class. Li Yuling insisted, "Dongfang Feifei is rich. She could have bought 2 phones to do it." Dongfang Feifei knew Li Yuling hadn't called the police to give her another chance. But why wouldn't she believe her after giving her a chance? Qinshi, who came to deliver homework, said, "Teacher Li, the person who sent the message has a phone number." Using the phone number, Qinshi discovered that the phone had been at the square at noon, but the signal disappeared at PM. Now they just needed to check the surveillance footage to find out who it was. But hacking into the surveillance system was illegal. Li Yuling had a headache and told them to go back to class. On the way back, Dongfang Feifei thanked Qinshi. Qinshi considered it returning a favor. At the pool hall, Zhu Chaos' phone rang. Someone informed him that Lu Fang and Dongfang Feifei had broken up. His chance had come. Dongfang Feifei, struggling with chemical formulas, was almost in tears. Ju Sujia invited her to have ice cream. Dongfang Feifei refused. After they left, Chumai angrily complained, "Don't play with someone of such low quality." Ju Sujia comforted Chumai, "Don't be angry. It's still a question whether she can stay." Someone started mocking again, "Don't underestimate her. She has a top student helping her." The bullet effect monitor recording appeared before his eyes. Ju Sujia smiled gently, "You're here to deliver milk to Fei Fei again." Her boyfriend is actually years of high school entrance exams, years of simulation exams. He is addicted to the delicious food of homework every day. Lu Fan was about to deliver milk to Dongfang Feifei, but was stopped by Zhu Sujia. Feifei just got scolded by the teacher today, don't tell him he's clueless. Lu Fan was a little worried about Dongfang Feifei's star bullet. Zhu Sujia directly took out her phone, give up. This idiot keeps giving it to him every day. Besides, Dongfang Feifei has a boyfriend. Lu Fan was instantly dumbfounded. Then he discovered that the other party's phone wallpaper was actually years of high school entrance exams, years of simulation exams. Zhu Sujia didn't bother with him anymore, taking the milk from Lu Fan's hand, collecting a little interest. I can tell you about Dongfang Feifei's news in the future. After Lu Fan left, Zhu Sujia found this side of herself quite amusing, but she knew clearly that a woman only has two chances to climb the social ladder in her lifetime. The first is reincarnation. The second is marriage. She was born into a wealthy family, and now needs marriage to further elevate her status. At this moment, Dongfang Feifei was doing math problems. He made mistakes even on the second attempt of questions had already done once. Nai Chen couldn't help but doubt the composition of his brain. Seeing the sweet interaction between these two, the girls in the advanced class were incredibly envious. Then teacher Zhong walked in with materials, announcing the start of the Olympiad competition. If you can win an award this time, you can get extra points on the college entrance exam. Nai Chen also continuously won double gold medals last year, and even entered the national team. Next, let the class monitor count the number of participants. Nai Chen registered for math and physics, just like last year. This was simply inhuman. On the other hand, Dongfang Feifei unexpectedly has a good relationship with Qin Shi. After all, as long as you get a ranking in this competition, you can get to extra points on the college entrance exam. Entering the national team is a guaranteed admission. Because when the class monitor came to ask Dongfang Feifei which subject he wanted to register for, Nai Chen spoke up and refused for him. The class monitor was a bit speechless. After all, this was the last chance in high school. Dongfang Feifei asked innocently, why didn't you sign me up? I can get 5 extra points. Nai Chen rolled his eyes. Do you think you can even qualify? Those who can win prizes in the Olympiad are either all-around excellent, or exceptionally talented in a single subject. Which one do you think you are? Faced with his questioning, Dongfang Feifei was speechless. So, being a good-looking pretty boy is the path Dongfang Feifei should take. In the afternoon, under the teaching building, the two were sitting on the stairs discussing problems. Yi Chen patiently explained the questions. Dongfang Feifei took out a water bottle to give him some water. The pink water bottle even had a cute cap. Nai Chen hesitated for a moment but still drank. When Dongfang Feifei reacted, he realized he had taken the wrong water bottle. And Dongfang Feifei found that Nai Chen was desperately trying to impart knowledge to him today. He explained, my grandfather wants me to follow the path he set, but I don't want to. So I want to stand out among many talents and tell him that as long as a person has integrity, they can contribute to society anywhere. And this year, I want to win all 3 subjects and enter the national training team. At this moment, his class bell rang. Nai Chen stood up and announced, I may not have so much time to help you. In the future, Dongfang Feifei also knew that he had to rely on himself from now on. Nai Chen never intended to tutor him in the first place. It was he who had been bothering Nai Chen. Nai Chen comforted him, wiping the tears from his face. Why are you crying? Your skills are almost there. The further you go, you'll find that you are walking alone. Dongfang Feifei silently wiped away his tears, and went to the cafeteria to get him food. Nai Chen returned to the classroom. Many people came up to ask him which competition he participated in today. Nai Chen lightly replied, math and physics. The people around him immediately started to exclaim in admiration. When Dongfang Feifei finished buying dinner and came back, the classroom was already empty. He couldn't help but feel a bit lost. He thought that after entering the advanced class, he would be separated from everyone. Now, he is the only one who doesn't participate in the competition. The more he thought about it, the more frustrated he became. After evening self-study ended, as soon as he left the classroom, he heard the whispers of the people around him, only he didn't participate in the training in our class. This made Dongfang Feifei's mood even worse. It started to rain. Dongfang Feifei held his bag over his head. Suddenly, someone called him from behind. Lu Fan appeared and took off his jacket to shield him from the rain. Don't girls always bring umbrellas when they go out? Seeing Dongfang Feifei's sad face, Lu Fan guessed he was in a bad mood. To cheer him up, Lu Fan deliberately talked a lot about their time in vocational school. However, there was no smile on Dongfang Feifei's face. Lu Fan was still persistently trying. There's more than one path in life. But for Dongfang Feifei, there was only this one path. Out of politeness, he sincerely apologized. Lu Fan patted his head. It's not that easy to give up. Dongfang Feifei is worth it. This scene was seen by Zhu Chao. These two are obviously still flirting. After Dongfang Feifei got into the car, Zhu Chao followed him in his car. As Dongfang Feifei was nearing home, he saw Lu by the side of the road. The Persian cat was missing an ear, going from a prized pedigree to a stray. Dongfang Feifei took out some bread to feed it. Suddenly, the car lights flashed in his eyes. The next second, he saw an even bigger figure, Zhu Chao. Feifei, we haven't seen each other for a long time. Dongfang Feifei's DNA moved to run. But Zhu Chao grabbed his shoulder. Why are you running? Dongfang Feifei immediately counterattacked with the bread in his hand. Zhu Chao took 2 steps back. So gentle, I see you even learned some self-defense. The kung fu was learned by Dongfang Feifei from filming in his past life. Now he folded his arms and looked at him warily. Zhu Chao found it strange. Although I bullied your friends in junior high, I never did anything to you. However, Dongfang Feifei just warned, don't push it. Zhu Chao said that he would let him go as long as he added him on WeChat. This made Dongfang Feifei hesitate a little. He added him as a friend reluctantly. Zhu Chao even thoughtfully asked someone to bring an umbrella. At the moment he handed the umbrella to Dongfang Feifei. He saw the tattoo on his wrist, identical to the person who tried to assassinate him. Dongfang Feifei's face suddenly changed drastically. Let's go. He urged quickly. Zhu Chao was also caught off guard by the situation. Hui Ji sneered from the side, although he's pretty, he's timid. You should just take him directly. But Zhu Chao didn't want to. He wanted Dongfang Feifei to willingly become his friend. The arrogant words were finally taken down by studying. Zhu Chao couldn't control his heartbeat anymore. You think a sweet love story is about to begin? Of course not. After all, he only flirts with math problems now. Dongfang Feifei, who was running, tripped and fell to the ground. When he saw Wang Zijun's gentle appearance, it suddenly dawned on him that the person who tried to kill him was actually a hooligan hired by Zhu Chao. When he went to school on Thursday, Dongfang Feifei had a cold. Nai Chen advised him to go to the infirmary, but his eyes were full of physics. Yi Chen told him not to rush his studies, otherwise he wouldn't be able to learn everything, and he told him to observe Qin Shi more. He was very focused when studying. Dongfang Feifei realized that Qin Shi was indeed very focused when doing anything and always had gentle eyes. At this moment, Dongfang Feifei suddenly reminded him about the Olympiad training. Qin Shi snapped out of his studies and hurried off with his book. Watching Qin Shi leave, Dongfang Feifei also began to prepare for his studies. Time flew by. On Friday, Li Linyu was on stage presenting a problem. She asked if anyone dared to come up and solve it. The classroom was completely silent. No one dared to go. Dongfang Feifei raised his hand at this time. He wanted to try. Many people thought he was just being foolish. He usually avoided Li Linyu's wrath, but this time he actually volunteered to go up and get criticized. Li Linyu called on him. Dongfang Feifei went on stage and solved the problem correctly. Some people didn't believe it, thinking that Nai Chen must have helped him. After getting off the stage, Dongfang Feifei was particularly happy. The sense of accomplishment from successfully solving the problem was just too wonderful. Lin Dan quickly came up to apologize. If Dongfang Feifei hadn't helped him solve the problem today, he would probably have been scolded by Li Linyu. This incident also made Lin Dan realize that Dongfang Feifei was completely different from the rumors outside. At this time, the class monitor announced on the podium. There's one good news and one bad news. The class was used to it. Obviously, it was about the festival again. The advanced class gave up. Although they guessed correctly, there was also good news. The teacher for the Olympiad preliminaries had arrived. After school, Dongfang Feifei found that Zhu Chao had been sending him messages uninvited these 2 days, but he had been ignoring them. This annoyed Zhu Chao. Someone advised him not to waste his time on one person, but Zhu Chao was determined to pursue him, deciding to go to the unmonitored area near his house this weekend. As soon as he finished speaking, he bumped into Lu Fan. Who's that blind idiot? After recognizing Lu Fan, he immediately changed his tone. I heard Mr. Zhu started an entertainment company. We should call him Mr. Zhu from now on. Lu Fan slapped Zhu Chao. But this cannot compare to the hundreds of billions of young Master Lu. After school, it was the last night before the college entrance exam. Teacher Lind especially drove over, turned on all the car lights, and cheered for the students taking the exam. Dongfang Feifei was moved by the atmosphere. However, Wang Zijuan deliberately bumped into him. The books that fell on the ground were stepped on by him. "This is the summary Nai Chen gave me," Dongfang Feifei exclaimed. The next second, he saw the expressions of the girls in front of him. "I didn't even notice Dongfang Haiwang was here." Wang Zijuan sneered even more maliciously. "It's been raining these 2 days, your notebook is probably useless. Anyway, you won't be in the international class next month, so you won't need it." Dongfang Feifei was successfully provoked by him. "You dirty rats really are disgusting." Wang Zijuan retorted, "Why are you allowed to bring a little lover?" Dongfang Feifei coldly tied up his hair. "Do you hate me so much because you like Nai-Chenying?" This sentence instantly hit Wang Zijuan's sore spot. "Don't talk nonsense." The agitated Wang Zijuan actually tried to hit Dongfang Feifei, but was easily dodged. "I can hit boys, but girls, I can handle it." With a few moves, the originally arrogant group were all sprawled on the ground. Dongfang Feifei picked up the books from the ground and wiped them on Wang Zijuan's skirt, trying to get his attention by any means and then blaming others for your reputation. This behavior is truly pathetic. Wang Zijuan's face was livid. As Dongfang Feifei turned around, she actually picked up a stone and prepared to hit him. Nai-Chenying won't like a sissy. At the critical moment, her hand was caught by someone. Nai-Chenying's expression was cold. "I think he's worthy. Don't let me see you bullying him again." Wang Zijuan instantly felt like she had suffered a great blow. Crying and running away, Dongfang Feifei reminded Yi Chenyu, "I can handle it. It wouldn't look good if you hit a girl." Nai Chenyu disagreed. "Should I just watch you get hit by a rock?" Dongfang Feifei suddenly blushed. "What did you mean by worthy just now?" Nai Chenyu suddenly leaned closer to him. "Don't you think it would hurt her more if I said that? Or do you want me to have other intentions?" Dongfang Feifei realized he had misunderstood the other's intentions. He quickly shook his head and explained, "I was just afraid they would misunderstand." "Misunderstand what?" Nai Chenyu turned and left. Dongfang Feifei chased after him. "Misunderstand that you like me, of course." Unexpectedly, Nai Chenyu suddenly stopped. Dongfang Feifei accidentally bumped into him. "That's how I feel about you." Yi Chenyu's face was serious. Now it was Dongfang Feifei's turn to be dumbfounded. The student actually liked him. For a moment, he thought there was something wrong with his ears. Nai Chenyu suddenly sighed at this moment. "Should I blame you for being too focused on your studies? Discovering my feelings might be harder than getting into Tsinghua University." However, Dongfang Feifei only thought, "This student is out of his mind. How could he fall for me?" Nai Chenyu naturally knew what he was thinking. "You're not that bad, so I'm not beneath you." Dongfang Feifei blushed and went crazy. "Can someone explain why this student knows what he's thinking?" "So you thought a sweet love story was about to begin. As a result, there's only math in his eyes afterward. Physics is his baby, chemistry is his darling. Only Ju Chao is the uninvited guest." Nai Chenyu was organizing his words, wanting to make a confession, but was interrupted by a Coke bottle cap. An irritating voice rang out, "How dare you bully my friend?" Nai Chenyu punched Ju Chao in the face without hesitation. Hui Ji looked at his pathetic appearance with disdain in his eyes. "He's such a loser. No wonder he can't get a girl." Dongfang Feifei immediately took out his phone. "If you continue, I'll call the police." At this time, Nai Chenyu was entangled by 3 or 4 people. Ju Chao grabbed Dongfang Feifei's wrist. "Feifei, I said I wouldn't bother you, but I didn't say I wouldn't bother him." However, the next second, he was beaten up by Lu Fan. It turned out that after that day, Lu Fan couldn't stop thinking about Ju Chao's threats. Out of worry, he came to find Dongfang Feifei. The next second, Lu Fan passed by Ju Chao and kicked Nai Chenyu in the stomach. Nai Chenyu clutched his stomach and cursed, "Are you crazy?" Lu Fan grabbed Nai Chenyu's collar. "You took him away from me, can you protect him? If liking someone requires all your strength, then you're far from enough." Seeing them fight, Ju Chao was naturally happy. However, the next second, he couldn't laugh anymore. Lu Fan backhanded him with a punch, hitting Ju Chao until he spat out blood. What a loudmouth. He then signaled his underlings. A group of people immediately started fighting with Lu Fan. "Nai Chenyu, aren't you going to help?" The next second, Nai Chenyu kicked someone in the leg. At this moment, the people grabbing Dongfang Feifei didn't expect that Lu Fan and Nai Chenyu were so good at fighting. Then he snatched his phone. When Dongfang Feifei was about to call the police, he found that there was no signal on his phone. As Nai Chenyu punched Ju Chao with a fist, Hui Ji intervened. "State your name." "I don't fight nobodies." Lu Fang gave Hui Ji a severe beating. Hui Ji's face paled. The next second, his pants really ripped, revealing the red underwear inside. Taking advantage of Hui Ji's vulnerability, Lu Fang stepped forward and punched him. Hui Ji unexpectedly pulled out a dagger in response. Fortunately, Lu Fang reacted quickly and dodged the attack. Dongfang Feifei didn't expect this person to carry a dagger with him. The next moment, Nai Chengye's hand was slashed by the opponent. Lu Fang immediately realized something was wrong. Oh no. Nai Chengye is injured. Zhu Chao, still unaware of the severity of the situation, mocked from the side. A wounded hope's heart. How can he take the exam? Seeing Nai Chengye's wound, everyone was shocked. Dongfang Feifei wanted to bandage him, but was stopped by Lu Fang. Nai Chengye seemed to have become a different person, tearing off his jacket. He slashed at Hui Ji. Then another slash followed. He was like a raging wind. He fought without holding back. Zhu Chao was also shocked by the scene and immediately called the police. Otherwise, someone will really die. Seeing Hui Ji being beaten mercilessly, one more punch and he would die. Lu Fang quickly rushed to restrain Nai Chengye. Hui Ji, consumed by rage, also moved to kill. While the two were entangled, he took the machete and swung it at Nai Chengye. Watch out! Dongfang Feifei yelled, then used all her strength to slam her helmet at Hui Ji. Hui Ji directly received a devastating blow, his life almost extinguished. Lu Fang was shocked. Worthy of the woman I have my eyes on, she's amazing. At this moment, Ming Dis' voice came from afar. Lu Fang quickly pulled Nai Chengye and ran. Zhu Chao also wanted to run, but it was too late. That night, the two sat on the park bench. Lu Fang couldn't help but scold him. You like someone, but you have to weigh the pros and cons. You watched Dongfang Feifei being bullied, mocked, and even harassed by thugs outside of school. Nai Chengye angrily refuted his reasoning. However, Lu Fang was unafraid. If I like someone, I like her. Whether it's tomorrow or in a moment, at least at this moment, I can give everything for her. Nai Chengye's anger was directed at him. Dongfang Feifei just came back with some supplies and saw this scene, wondering if she had come at the wrong time. Seeing the two about to fight, she couldn't help but persuade them. The next second, Lu Fang smiled and put his arm around Nai Chengye's shoulders. Let's forget it. We are brothers born to die together. Nai Chengye punched him in the face without hesitation. Lu Fang clutched his aching face. You brat, you just crave violence, don't you? Nonsense. Nai Chengye refuted his doubts again. Dongfang Feifei had a headache. Then, holding the supplies, she said, I'll go buy some ice for the bandages. Then she helped Nai Chengye treat his wounds. Dongfang Feifei felt guilty. It was her fault that Nai Chengye was injured and couldn't participate in the Olympics. Lu Fang watched this scene with extreme jealousy towards Nai Chengye. And at this time, Dongfang Feifei went to help him up. Nai Chengye couldn't help but laugh. What are you crying for? Before Dongfang Feifei could react, Lu Fang explained that she had scratched her skin. Tears streamed down Dongfang Feifei's face. At this moment, she just wanted to dig a hole and bury herself. But treating the wound was more important. Lu Fang acted coquettishly. I'm injured too, bandage me. Dongfang Feifei punched him directly. You're still acting tough when you're injured. However, Lu Fang was too childish. Dongfang Feifei helplessly bandaged him. Seeing him still trying to act tough, she threatened, be careful, or I'll break your other leg. After treating the wound, Dongfang Feifei thanked Nai Chengye. Finally, she ran away without looking back. 4 days later, at the training camp, the teacher was carefully studying something. Everyone was discussing last year's champion, Yuan Mingyang, and the runner-up, Yi Chen. This year, Yuan Mingyang wasn't participating, and everyone obviously looked down on Nai Chengye, but they still looked down on this perennial loser. Zhong Jialuan appeared in the crowd. As a popular boy, he was naturally very popular. Someone teased, you betrayed us and transferred schools. Did you fall for that school's belle? But she only likes Yi Chen. They were discussing the gossip enthusiastically. Yi Chen also came over. His injured hand attracted the teacher's attention. In the intensive training class, the boys mocked Nai Chengye for being a runner-up. Can't stand your singing, and your scores are nothing special. The next second, Nai Chengye appeared. He grabbed the boy, as if he was going to hit him. However, Nai Chengye just said coldly, a point trash isn't worthy of my attention. The other boy's face turned red. In romance comics, there are rich, handsome, and talented characters. However, Nai Chengye was competing with his love rival in academics. Zhong Jialan's reaction to Nai Chengye's provocation was not anger, but surprise that Nai Chengye remembered his score. After all, Nai Chengye had a photographic memory. The silent Zhong Jialuan spoke, Nai Chengye, how about we have a competition? Nai Chengye readily agreed. At this time, Dongfang Feifei's mind was full of Nai Chengye's confession. She couldn't even focus on studying, but she quickly realized her mistake. It must be because I don't have enough homework to keep me from these thoughts. At this crucial moment of studying, love brain, disappear. She immediately opened her book to study, but she couldn't last a second before I wonder how Nai Qingye did on the math Olympiad. At this moment, the Olympiad exam was being handed out. Zhong Jialuan clearly analyzed in his mind that Nai Qingye had a photographic memory. He couldn't help but smile wryly. He is a strong opponent, but I will never give up. He's not the only one interested in that boy. As soon as the exam started, the difficult questions stumped many students. Minutes after the exam began, Nai Qingye handed in his paper early. Zhong Jialuan was completely shocked. This speed was even faster than the gold medal speed in the mock exam. At the same time, someone questioned that he was just bluffing. Before leaving, Zhong Jialuan looked at Nai Qingye. The other party gave him a friendly international gesture at the door. Zhong Jialuan almost couldn't resist fighting him on the spot. Under the suppression of the proctor, he could only endure. The teacher looked at the math paper in his hand and exclaimed, "This student is amazing." Ironically, Nai Qingye had a headache. He accidentally confessed yesterday. He thought Dongfang Feifei would figure it out herself. 4 days after the morning self-study ended, the school started its third monthly exam. If Dongfang Feifei was still ranked last, she would have to leave. When handing out the papers, Dongfang Feifei turned around and saw Nai Qingye. She was so embarrassed that she wanted to find a crack in the ground to hide in. Qin saw Dongfang Feifei's blushing face and thought she was sick. She shook her head firmly. "No way. Qin, this little devil," said with a disgusted look, "stay away from me if you're sick, don't infect me." Dongfang Feifei exploded. "We're classmates. I don't even deserve a drink more hot water from you." Qin looked at Dongfang Feifei coldly and reminded, "Did you forget to look in the mirror?" Dongfang Feifei, realizing what he meant, covered her face and faced Nai Qingye again. At this time, the quiet examination hall, the lively playground was filled with the cheers of the seniors who had escaped the sea of suffering. The broadcast played a farewell song. After the exam, Zhong Jialuan excitedly came up. "Feifei, how do you think you did on the exam?" Dongfang Feifei felt that she might have to pack her bags and leave. The two looked at the confetti flying in the sky and couldn't help but feel envious. They still had to fight again. At this time, someone shouted loudly, "Seniors are eager to throw away their books. Can you please speak human language?" Dongfang Feifei couldn't help but laugh. Yi Chen suddenly appeared at this moment and invited them to go to the cafeteria together. Nai Qingye said nonchalantly, "I saw your phone on the table, take it." The crazy fan's stomach dropped. Finally, under Nai Qingye's terrifying stare, she chose to run away. Dongfang Feifei also awkwardly explained that she forgot to take her practice test. Just as she was about to leave, Nai Qingye grabbed her hand. "Why is your face so red? What are you thinking about? If your grades drop, you'll be kicked out of the rocket class." Dongfang Feifei was very dissatisfied. "It was you who said those strange things first." Nai Qingye turned his head. "Those words are indeed too early for you, but my expectations are the same as yours." Dongfang Feifei mistakenly thought he also wanted to go to Tsinghua University. Nai Qingye corrected, "I hope you can get in." The sweet scene between the two was witnessed by Zhong Jialuan. He heard someone gossiping about the fight between Zhu Chao and Yi Chen with a dark face. He immediately took out his phone and called the police. At this time, the class was buzzing about Nai Qingye handing in his paper in minutes and getting a perfect score. Chumai was collecting chemistry homework, but Nai Qingye was sleeping. Dongfang Feifei handed Nai Qingye's homework to Chumai, saying that he studied late last night and shouldn't be disturbed. Chumai didn't want to accept Dongfang Feifei's homework at all. "You're about to be kicked out of the rocket class. Whether you hand in your homework or not doesn't matter." Dongfang Feifei was furious. She forcefully placed the homework on the desk. "Well, I'm sorry, but before the results are out, even if I fail, you still have to accept my homework." Chumai was about to curse. Huang Zijuan happened to collect the physics homework, so Chumai could only vent her anger on him. "What's wrong with you recently? Didn't you hate Dongfang Feifei the most? Why are you avoiding her now?" Huang Zijuan was speechless. The class rankings were announced. Zhong Jialuan admired Nai Qingye's math score. Chumai proudly told Dongfang Feifei, third to last this time. Dongfang Feifei was analyzing her mistakes and weak points. Chumai proudly handed the chemistry homework back to Dongfang Feifei. "The rankings are out, miss, hurry up and pack your things." Li Lingyu appeared. "Dongfang Feifei, come to my office." She entered the office. First, she handed the chemistry homework to Teacher Zhong. Teacher Zhong was surprised. Why did Dongfang Feifei hand in her homework herself? But after looking at the homework, she found a great improvement. The basic knowledge was very solid. Teacher Zhong was about to lament her leaving the rocket class with such great progress, but was interrupted by Li Lingyu's cough. As the student with the most significant improvement this time, she can stay in the rocket class. Teacher Zhong was stunned. This was completely different from what they had discussed before. Li Lingyu pushed her glasses up. Your recent study habits have been very good. I have no reason not to give a chance to a student who is willing to learn and has the intelligence. Dongfang Feifei was extremely grateful, but Li Lingyu didn't forget to remind her, if you slack off in your studies later, you'll still be kicked out. Dongfang Feifei guaranteed that she would become the top student in the rocket class. This made Li Lingyu smile slightly. After Dongfang Feifei left, Teacher Zhong didn't understand why she was so amazing. Li Lingyu explained the teacher's duty is to teach and educate. As soon as she finished speaking, her phone rang. It was the principal requesting to keep Dongfang Feifei. A teacher's job is to teach. What they need to do is to help every child who wants to learn and give them the confidence to change. Although Teacher Li was strict, she perfectly fulfilled her teaching duties. Chumai, on her way to deliver homework, complained about Dongfang Feifei as usual. But this time, the other party didn't retort. Instead, she said with a dark face, last weekend, you deliberately told me that the driver was here to pick up Dongfang Feifei. You think I don't know what you're up to. Chumai still wanted to pretend, but Dongfang Feifei came out of the office and bumped into her. She quickly picked up the homework and put it back. Sorry. Chumai watched her leave. She was kicked out and she's still so happy. Shameless, Huang Zijuan reminded Chumai, anyway, she's not in the rocket class anymore. Don't bother her. After all, Nai Qingye's bottom line is her. Chumai's face darkened. Her phone rang. Ju Chaos' little brother scolded her. Chumai, what do you mean? You asked Xiao Ji to block someone and then ratted him out. Chumai denied it. The little brother didn't care if she did it or not and ordered her to do something. At this time, Dongfang Feifei happily ran into the classroom, wanting to give Nai Qingye a big hug. Fortunately, she stopped herself at the last minute. Are they going public? They look like a couple. Nai Qingye looked up. Dongfang Feifei grabbed his hand. I was ranked third to last this time. I thought I was dead, but Teacher Li saw my improvement and let me stay. However, Nai Qingye must have helped her with Li Lingyu's bias towards her. Always troubling him made Dongfang Feifei feel a little bad. Nai Qingye told her not to overthink it. He didn't have that kind of free time. Dongfang Feifei's heart instantly blossomed. It seems Li Lingyu is really reformed now. Suddenly, there were discussions at the door. I heard the police are going to detain Lu Fang. The two looked at each other, realizing something was wrong. However, Lu Fang was wearing headphones and reading. He looked like he was studying, deceiving everyone. But when he took off his headphones, the sound that came out was, Lu Fang advises high school seniors to study hard. At this moment, the homeroom teacher walked in and informed Lu Fang to go to the office. Lu Fang finally got through to his father's phone. He asked him to prepare 2 lawyers. This time, he wanted Zhu Chao and Hui Ji to rot in jail. Facing the police's questioning, Lu Fang refused to implicate Nai Qingye. The police's stern words clearly indicated that more than one person was involved in the fight. Nai Qingye walked to the office door and admitted his involvement. Dongfang Feifei also explained, we were acting in self-defense. In the end, all 3 went to the police station. Zhong Jialuan looked smug. With Nai Qingye's strict family, he won't have a good time. At the police station, after a simple record, nothing serious happened. Only Nai Qingye had a problem. Nai Angua learned about this and was furious. He demanded Nai Qingye return immediately. If you don't come back, I'll burn your parents' relics. 1 month's worth. Nai Qingye felt more and more that his grandfather was hopelessly stubborn. He only taught him what to die for. Diego helplessly persuaded. Hui Ji is already seriously injured. If Nai Qingye wasn't a minor, this matter would have already been a criminal offense. But Nai Qingye still didn't think he was wrong. Should I just stand by and watch? Should I continue to obey my grandfather? This completely ignited Nai Qingye's rebellious spirit, then let him burn it. Better to burn it all at once. Anyway, he would never go back to be a puppet. Diego knew their paths were different, and wanted to start with Dongfang Feifei. Your extreme personality will hurt her. Nai Qingye blushed and bit back. It won't hurt Feifei. At this moment, Lu Fang was impatiently talking with the lawyer. He saw Li Lingyu bringing Dongfang Feifei to the police station. This time, it's all thanks to your little. Lu Fang immediately turned cold and almost blurted out, damn, Mom, can you just call me Xiaominggu? Zhu Chao, who was detained, called his little brother. A trembling voice came from the other end, Mr. Zhu, use all your connections. The best outcome is detention. Zhu Chao was furious, damn Lu Fang. But he must get Dongfang Feifei expelled. At this moment, Chumai was very anxious, not knowing how to get Dongfang Feifei expelled. Helplessly, she asked Zhu Chao's family, where do girls usually hide their secrets? The Zhu family discussed and decided that reputation was the most important thing. At this time, Li Lingyu was in class, challenging the students with an Olympiad-level math problem. If you can solve this, you're at the level of Tsinghua or Peking University. While calculating, everyone couldn't help but sigh, this is too difficult. The calculations are too complex. Dongfang Feifei was the first to raise her hand. Li Lingyu asked her to come to the blackboard. Taking the chalk, she wrote down a series of steps fluently. Dongfang Feifei stopped. I can only get this far because I haven't learned the proof for the next steps. Li Lingyu was already very satisfied. After class, the class president curiously came to ask Dongfang Feifei about the knowledge she wrote on the board. She patiently explained. Everyone's attitude towards her gradually softened, making Chumi's face darken. That day, after chemistry class, Dongfang Feifei was about to find Nai Qingye, but found he had already packed his bag and was preparing for the Olympiad. Qinshi was studying the camera Dongfang Feifei had given him. Dongfang Feifei saw it and laughed instantly. What's there to study about this? Qinshi thought she was showing off how expensive it was. Unexpectedly, she heard him explain, this is just a small fan. Seeing you sweating from the heat, I gave it to you. Qinshi blushed instantly. Dongfang Feifei thought she didn't know this kid anymore. It was nothing to be embarrassed about. After all, his chest was still flat, and he was still ignorantly crushing on her. Qinshi couldn't help but laugh. Just as Dongfang Feifei was about to ask others for help with the problems, Qinshi suddenly became firm. No, I still need to work hard. Then he added, they'll just look at 2 problems.